That's it. Nice pick.
Look, hey,
Nice
that's
pick.
good reffing right there.
Jason Herzog.
That's good fucking reffing.
My pick for ref of the year in 2020,
Mine
Jason
too.
Herzog.
You and I have
I've been
ultimate
preaching
women's
Jason
fan.
Herzog, baby. He's been doing well. She's just got to be careful with the range of Rodriguez, because Rodriguez will get her. See, look at that straight right. Just boom.
I think the length is just a little bit too much right now in the early moments of this fight.
Yeah, I'd like to see Hebus close it, get inside, and then get this down. Ooh, there's a good one, too, from Rodriguez.
The way that Rodriguez is moving, though, is really smart. She's not letting herself get really pressured to the cage.
There we go. There's and it's finished. So Amanda Hebus with a trip takedown. She's got a body triangle.
Yeah, she's got the hooks in right now, but she's twisted underneath.
Yeah.
It's a good thing she has a flexible spine.
Dude, this is weird looking.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Give me that arm triangle.
Gosh, you over here sound like DC from the other night. Well, right now, Hebus with the top control. 2 minutes left in the fight. If she can maintain the fight down here and land a little bit, she'll probably win the round. Rodriguez does not look to be afraid of the ground game.
She's trying to get up again. Hebus is doing a very good job staying in the guard, avoiding those really long legs of Rodriguez.
All right, round 2. Here we go.
Hebus slips a couple punches there, lands a nice uppercut, and then Rodriguez with a good knee to the body.
Ooh!
Rodriguez just knocked her out.
It's not over yet, but it's
she's
about over.
done.
That's it.
She's done.
That's it. No, he hasn't finished it. Is it over or what? Herb Dean, stop it.
Herb Dean, you're an idiot.
You fucked it up again.
She was out, and Herb says he got in there, and then he's like, nope, she's okay.
Nope.
Wow, Pena got so lucky.
When is this guy going to stop coming?
Hebus.
And there he goes, just about stepping in.
Dude, Rodriguez is
stop
beating the shit out. She's out. Now he wants to stop it? What an idiot.
When is this guy going to stop being in the UFC? Like,
Good
he is the
God.
worst ref. Every time.
He just let her get rocked again after that. She was out.
He is the worst.
She literally tried, after that first drop, she got dropped. She tried to get up and fell flat on her face.
Yeah.
It should have been done.
Yeah.
It should have been done. She was out. Then he goes in, he stands there.
Fucking turns
like
around.
He gets in there like he's stopping it. And so Rodriguez gets up, walks away. And then Herb's like, no, I'm not stopping it. So she goes in there and gives her another 2-piece in a soda. That was completely unnecessary. Herb Dean, oh my God, what a damn idiot. Anything is possible at 205. 205, heavyweight.
Oh, he's got him down
Hold on,
fast.
Anthony took him down quick. He
All
won't
right,
sign him.
Clark
Bellator
is
won't
doing
sign
an
him.
unconventional thing here, trying to heel kick the thigh right now. What I do
But
wish
look
is that they
at
had
Clark,
a live
how he
stream
reversed that,
without
and he's in Anthony Smith's guard now.
But Smith has submissions, though.
There's
I like
a
his
beast on the
tattoo.
ground.
I like his tattoo. I got the same one on my shoulder. USA Wrestling, baby.
Yep.
Just
Smith going to pull rubber. Yeah, he might be trying to work that rubber guard, get that leg up. He let go. I thought he was going to pull his leg up there and try to get that rubber guard going.
Crazy. He's a big dude to be working
Dude,
rubber
that's
guard.
what I'm saying.
But he's going butterfly right now. And
those elbows are the back of the head. Those elbows were straight to the back of the dome.
At least 2 to the back.
Yeah, for sure. 2 to the dome. Back of the dome right there. We're excited. Oh, he's going for a triangle.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, Clark is trying.
That's
he
it.
Tapped. He tapped. Oh, my God. Anthony Smith with a triangle in round 1.
Wow.
I picked him to win by submission in round 3.
Round 2 submission.
You had him in round 2.
Yeah.
Wow. So Baeza is a minus 200 favorite right now.
Yeah. I mean, probably not unrealistic for it to be that way, though.
No, the dude's phenomenal.
He's amazing.
So I'm hoping Sato can come in as the underdog and get this done.
All right, round 1.
Don't Roy
blink.
Jones.
Don't blink. This should be a don't blink one. Both guys can knock you out in the first round.
Does Sato got pink in his hair tonight?
Yes, he's got pink. It's not the first time.
The red would make sense.
Center. Sato's controlling the center. Baeza's circling. Sato's not cutting him off, though, and that's the thing.
Ooh, Sato, there you go, baby.
1-2.
Right to the chest, and Baeza recognizes it. You just see that?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, you got me. You got me.
Sato's keeping his hands low. Baeza's playing a safer game here.
Yeah, I think he knows that Sato can knock him out at any second.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, either of them can get knocked out.
I mean, yeah, that's
just
true.
A risk
but
you take, right?
Ooh, there's a
Hit
good
him with
right
that
hand
right.
by Baeza.
Now we have Baeza controlling the center, and Sato's on the outside.
Baeza throws a head kick, blocked. 3 minutes left. They're both in the middle.
Sato's back in the center now, but he has a mark on that left eye.
Left eye is...
Left eye's got a very clear mark on it.
They both landed on that one. Sato landed a right. Baeza landed a right coming in.
Over and underhook right now, and Baeza has Sato pressured against the cage.
Sato just got hit in the nuts.
It's been awesome.
All right, we're good to go. We're going back out. They bow. Baeza says, Sorry, bro. That's a good little front leg kick there. Just where.
Ooh, he hit him with that right though.
Baeza just landed a nice right hand, but he missed that kick.
Slip. It's just a slip.
Yeah, it's definite slip. He whiffed. I think round 1, I give that to Baeza.
Yeah.
Oh, but Sato knocked him down. That was a drop. I mean, he caught him kicking, but he still dropped him.
Baeza versus Sato, round 2. Now, Baeza kept that hand up. He's very smart to do that because Sato is a sniper, too.
Baeza just landed a nice right. Sato landed a right of his own. Ooh, Baeza just landed a huge right hand. And Baeza just dumps Sato down.
Oh, Baeza's under the chin. He might be under the chin.
He's got him flattened. Nope, he's out. We got a minute left. Come on, Sato. Come on, baby. Get out of this. He's got him flattened out, though.
Flattened out with a minute left. Under the arm. He's under the arm.
Yep,
he's
under the arm.
But you can still get that arm triangle.
Sato's going to roll out. He's going to roll out on his back.
He can't clear his arm, though. Baeza's being smart leaving that head down.
He is.
He's not allowing Sato to clear the arm. And he's in a full mount, too.
He's going to go to the side. Oh, he's got the arm triangle. Come on,
Sato. He's got the arm triangle. He's going to get it. He's going to get it.
Oh, shit. Damn it.
Wow.
Dude, Baeza's G,
I'll tell you what, that was a badass fight up until that point, too.
I mean, it was a badass fight and a badass finish.
Good job, Baeza.
It just sucks seeing my boy lose. That's my boy.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it.
Ooh, rocked him. But,
Here, he hit him again. Ooh. He hurts him every time he touches him.
Yeah, he's got power, but he got rocked, too.
Problem is you can't let yourself take too much punishment to try to
dipping your head out there trying to bait it.
You're going to lose just strictly on the fact that you're allowing yourself to get hit.
Oh! Ooh. Uzdemir with a nice spinning. If that hit, dude, he was down. Dude, these guys cannot take this. Oh, shit.
Damn.
Hey, he rocked Uzdemir. Just missed.
Uzdemir just hit him on the ear, though.
Yeah.
He rocked him. He's going to stay right there and swing.
Oh, my God. He's just missing, dude.
Good first round.
Good first round. We keep this up, dude. We're looking at another potential fight of the night.
Based on the time left, I'm assuming it ends in the next round.
Round 2 is definitely a fun. Ooh.
He's rocked.
He's rocked. He hit him with that head kick.
He's rocked. Hit him. He doesn't know it's going.
Oh, come on. God, this is wild. Come on. How cold. Woo! Oscar, baby. We move on to Joaquin Buckley versus Impa Kasagande.
Oh, man. So I had Kasagande, and you had Kasagande picked to win by decision.
We had Impa by decision. I told you before the fight started, though, that I was worried about Buckley striking.
Yeah, well, and Buckley clipped Kasagande early.
Looked
him
like
early.
He was
going to finish him real
against
fast.
The cage there real quick.
In the beginning of the first round. And then Kasagande
clipped Buckley. It was close. Ooh, it was fun.
You know, he had him a little bit wobbly there.
And then the highlight of the year comes in. Probably highlight of the decade.
Probably the knockout of the decade. Oh, my God.
One of the best knockouts you'll ever see.
A really good kick was that Terry Edom got knocked out by
Barboza?
Edson Barboza.
With the spinning wheel kick?
With the spinning wheel kick. This might be a little bit better than that one.
I kind of like this one better. I think
this had more style points.
And the dramatic effect, because after Impa catches the kick.
Yeah.
And then Buckley just jumped and spins and kicks him right in the face.
And it's like
it's just a slow fall.
It's like
he's looking up at the ceiling, his eyes are rolled back, and he just
crazy.
Boom, slow falls. It was beautiful. The whole thing was crazy. I'm
not even mad that I lost that one, to be honest.
We got Meerschaert versus Chimaev.
Oh, yeah.
This is the fight that I've been waiting for.
And the questions right now.
Meerschaert feels disrespected. He even said it.
He does.
He feels disrespected because of that double booking.
Now,
and then all the shit that Chimaev was talking in the press conference. Obviously, this is going to be a ground battle.
Yeah, I mean,
if Meerschaert taps out Chimaev, he's going to have all the bragging rights. But if Chimaev taps out Meerschaert...
No. Here's the other thing, though. Chimaev actually has good striking.
He does. But let's go. Here we go.
Chimaev's already being more patient with that takedown like I thought he would be. We'll see more striking, I said, and he comes out with a kick.
Yeah. And Meerschaert, for being the bigger guy, doesn't look like a bigger...
Oh! Chimaev! Holy shit!
With a right hand!
Oh
my God!
Wow! I knew we'd see more striking, but I did not think that would happen. Wow!
So much for that Rufus.
Oh my God!
To be fair, anybody can get caught in this game.
Wow!
Oh my God! I did not think it was going to be like
Chimaev.
that.
Oh my God! Wow!
The dude's the truth, man. He's the real
Mom
deal.
said TKO round 1.
Yes, she did. She got it perfect. Damn, that woman, man. She's killing it tonight.
All right, round 1 starts now. Oh, and Quinones takes Smolka down fast.
Ooh, nice leg kick from Smolka, though.
Oh. He hit him with a leg kick and then a 1-2. Ooh, good body shots. Good knee. Ooh, way to run that pipe, though.
That body. That
You see how he
reminded
ran
me
that
of
pipe,
old
though?
Rick story when he gets somebody over his cage, just rips the body like that.
Uh-huh. Rick the Horror Story.
And then there's
And then
another
he gets another
takedown
takedown.
from Smolka. But
But-
Smolka's right eye looks like it's bloody.
Dude, he took that knee, dude.
Yeah.
He ate that knee, and then
He's
he
dripping.
rushed in for that takedown. Ooh, now
Had more
Quinones
takedowns.
switches to the wrestling game.
And Quinones gets the takedown.
All right.
Ooh!
That body work's going to start playing into play here in the next
For sure.
later
He's
in
been
the
going
round.
at it. That was a really good leg kick.
Yeah, it was. Hip it!
And there's the hip
Oh!
toss.
Nice.
And right into full mount. Full mount against the cage. Uh-oh. Now we're against the cage against Smolka. Might get the TKO
He
here.
might get that TKO.
That's back of the head. Careful there, Smolka.
Yeah.
Brutal. Oh,
Oh,
savage.
that's it.
Luis Smolka, second round TKO.
There was a fight that was, I think it was announced today or yesterday.
It was announced today. It was announced today. Yeah, it's
Because
the
I
Brandon-
text messaged you that
Yep.
it got scrapped. So it was today. Okay.
Yeah, it was the Brandon Allen fight. It
Yeah,
was,
Brendan Allen versus
Ian Heinisch.
Ian Heinisch. And
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to that fight.
Who did you have picked?
I had
Brandon
Allen.
Allen. Oh, yes. I had Brandon Allen.
Definitely. You got to have Brandon Allen in that.
Well-
My problem is Heinisch, I think, has fought a lot better competition, and he's lost a lot more recently. And I almost picked him.
He's just got. He would. My problem was he would have to knock him out before Heinisch before Allen takes him down.
And
Heinisch
I
would have to knock out
100%
Allen before him.
had Allen picked by submission.
I don't remember how I had him picked, but I had him picked.
And we're on. God, dude, she looks like a tank compared to Jan. Gadella's going to be going for the home run hit, but that speed of Jan.
And if you look at that jab from Jan, she's coming right.
Oh, there's
right down
that
the
one
center.
hit. Like I said, that home run hit, boom.
But
look
Gadella
at
rocked
Jan.
her with that punch, but Jan's firing back. So right now, Jan, she's ranked number 8 overall, and Gadella's ranked 4th. And Gadella's controlling the position up against the cage right now. She has Jan pressured up against the cage. Here,
Claudia is definitely stronger.
she throws with like her palm when she goes
And
for that.
she
home
grabs
run
that
punch.
single, and she's got it. But Jan with a elbow
Elbow.
instantly.
Oh, he
bar
got hit with a
none.
body shot. Oh, she took an elbow there right at the end.
Yeah. Her nose is looking a little worked there.
All right, so Gadella up by 1. Round 1.
I think you got to give that one to Claudia. All right, round 2. Here we go.
Yeah.
Look at the
Wins
lump on that
round.
forehead.
It's
Watch
on the
that.
cheek and the forehead.
Yeah, watch that over the time of the fight. That might get bigger. Marks
Delia
and
pressures against the
lacerations.
cage with 1 second left. I don't think it's enough for
That's
Gadella to
Jan.
win the round.
This thing's one each, baby. This is 19-19 right now, going into round 3.
19-19. I agree with
What do
you.
you guys got? Let us know.
Let us know. Here we go again.
That was weird.
Round 3.
Round 3, here we go,
have the
baby.
match tied right
Look
now.
at the strikes so far. Jan has outstruck her in both
both
rounds,
fights.
by the
Yeah,
way.
or both rounds.
She could be up 2-0.
Ooh, somebody's got to teach her how to freaking pummel inside.
That egg's turning into a bigger egg there, Jake.
Yeah. Oh, she just hit her right in the jaw too, right as you said that.
Right as I turn and look at you,
Yeah.
she says that pop.
Yep. She was landing knees, and I didn't think that they should have stopped it and took it to the center. I wouldn't be surprised if he does again soon.
He's watching. There he goes, right there. Right after you said that. Boom.
Crazy.
And
Oh, look how quick she is.
These judges see them breaking it up like that. That tells you they're not working for anything. The
Yeah.
judges say, okay, the refs, she's stalling.
Yeah.
And judges will punish you for stalling.
12 seconds left in the fight.
10. Ooh, she
Ooh,
clipped her
1-2.
there. Jan just clipped Gadella.
Ooh,
Jan
she hit
goes
her again.
She says,
Ooh, again.
Another jab left. Another
Boom.
jab. And that's
That's
the
it.
bell.
All right, I give it to Jan. Yeah.
That round
Yeah.
3 is going to be close. I think
29-28, Jan. I think she's got the damage factor. That's number 1.
damage has to go to Jan, but
28.
yep, there it is. Perfect decision. Boom. Perfect.
Like I said.
Hey, that's
Holy
back-to-back
shit.
perfects for me, isn't it?
Yep, it
Ooh,
is.
look at him. Ooh. Sanchez is trying to stand with him, man. This is crazy. Look at these kicks from Muradov, man. Another leg
Ooh.
kick to Sanchez.
But
saw
Sanchez
coming.
caught him with that right.
Yeah, he threw a straight right at the exact same time. Ooh, Muradov
ooh.
with a right hand.
You know, I'm
Look at
actually
the angles.
liking those kicks from Sanchez, though.
He needs to keep that stuff up.
Keep throwing him because these angles are going to get him if he doesn't.
Ooh.
Muradov has some fantastic angles.
Ooh, he tried to counter him right there.
He baited him, and Sanchez realized it. He stopped. He threw a punch and kind of stopped midway through the punch. It was like, nope.
Yep.
Ooh!
Ooh! I want to see a different angle.
Dude, I need to see that too because it looks like he threw a front kick right to Sanchez's face. Ooh, Sanchez with a nice right hand connected. Ooh, look at that flying knee. Just underneath the chin, though. I think he was hoping Sanchez dipped down a little bit. Look at that. 1-2 to the chin, and he grabs the leg. So we're going to round 2, guys. Sanchez pressuring again, by the way.
Ooh, that was a good body kick, though, from Sanchez.
But we got a little break in the action from a kick to the family jewels there. But here we go. Sanchez is pressuring up again. Snaps a head kick out, misses. Lands a left, though, and then dives down for a leg. Muradov lands a couple elbows. Much better round for Sanchez so far. I mean, I feel like he's won the first 2 minutes of this round. Ooh, Muradov goes wild there, throws a power shot. Sanchez is landing, so he's throwing shorter straight shots right now, and Muradov is looping his now. Ooh, there's a nice, it's kind of like a left hook, and then he comes underneath with the right.
They just come from awkward
Muradov.
angles, though, still, from Muradov.
Yeah, he's got the angles, man.
Ooh. That was a good overhand right.
And Sanchez just
ate it.
Muradov throws a straight left and gets clipped by Sanchez right there. Ooh, there now Sanchez just eats a jab.
Yeah, he got that eye though. He got right in that eyeball too.
Yeah. So Sanchez misses there. Muradov's slowing down a little bit and trying to throw better shots instead of going crazy. Ooh, that one landed. That was a nice 1-2 coming forward. Ooh, good hook to the body.
Man, Sanchez
with power.
He just ate it again though.
Ooh, that left landed, but the right missed.
So he threw like a left hook and then a straight right. The left hook hit.
Muradov has just landed on Sanchez now. He's slowed down and he's throwing better shots. Sanchez just ducked out of the way of that head kick. But both guys are starting to slow down a little bit. Sanchez lands a good 1-2 there, but
he
eats
hits
another
him right
one
on that ear, though. He hits him right on that ear.
Sanchez lands a left to the chin.
Straight left or a hook.
Back Muradov up against the cage. Muradov with another jumping for a
straight right.
Straight right that broke his nose.
Are we ready? Round 3.
So round 2, I don't know, man. I think I got to give it to Muradov based on the finish. Because we've got clear damage at the end of that round. There's a good little hook from Muradov. Ooh, there's a big looping hook and an uppercut from Muradov. I'm impressed with Sanchez's stand-up game. He said, he's been working on his stand-up. He showed us last time when he knocked out Wellington Turman. Muradov just stepped out of the way of a jab from Sanchez and clipped him with his own right. Sanchez looks like he's tiring out just a little bit. Kick. Yeah, really lazy kick. Big looping right hand from Muradov. Ooh, there was a good right hand from Sanchez.
That's a 1-2, baby.
He's chicken legs.
I said knockout round 3, baby. I said knockout round 3.
Wow.
Give it to me.
Look, that's it. Nice pick.
Look, hey,
nice
that's good reffing right there.
Jason Herzog.
That's good fucking reffing.
My pick for ref of the year in 2020, Jason Herzog.
You and I.
I've been preaching Jason Herzog, baby. He's been doing well. She's just got to be careful with the range of Rodriguez because Rodriguez will get her. See, look at that straight right. Just boom.
I think the length is just a little bit too much right now in the early moments of this fight.
Yeah, I'd like to see Hebus close it, get inside, and then get this down. Ooh, there's a good 1-2 from Rodriguez.
The way that Rodriguez is moving, though, is really smart. She's not letting herself get really pressured to the cage.
There we go. There's and it's finished. So Amanda Hebus with a trip takedown. She's got a body triangle.
Yeah, she's got the hooks in right now, but she's twisted underneath.
Yeah.
It's a good thing she has a flexible spine.
Dude, this is weird looking.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Give me that arm triangle.
Gosh, you over here sound like DC from the other night. Well, right now, Hebus with the top control. 2 minutes left in the fight. If she can maintain the fight down here and land a little bit, she'll probably win the round. Rodriguez does not look to be afraid of the ground game.
She's trying to get up again. Hebus is doing a very good job staying in the guard, avoiding those really long legs of Rodriguez.
All right, round 2. Here we go.
Hebus slips a couple punches there, lands a nice uppercut, and then Rodriguez with a good knee to the body.
Ooh!
Rodriguez just knocked her out.
It's not over yet, but it's about over. That's it.
She's done.
That's it. No, he hasn't finished it. Is it over or what? Herb Dean, stop it.
Herb Dean, you're an idiot.
You fucked it up again.
She was out, and Herb says he got in there, and then he's like, nope, she's okay. Nope. Wow, Pena got so lucky.
When is this guy going to stop coming? And there he goes, just about stepping in.
Dude, Rodriguez is beating the shit out. She's out. Now he wants to stop it. What an idiot.
When is this guy going to stop being in the UFC? Like,
Good
he is the
God.
worst ref. Every time.
He just let her
Herb
get
Dean is the
rocked
ref.
again after that. She was out.
He is the worst.
She literally tried,
ref.
after that first drop, she got dropped. She tried to get up and fell flat on her face.
Yeah.
It should have been done.
Yeah.
It should have been done. She was out. Then he goes in and he stands there.
Fucking turns
like
around.
He gets in there like he's stopping it. And so Rodriguez gets up, walks away. And then Herb's like, no, I'm not stopping it. So she goes in there and gives her another 2-piece in a soda. That was completely unnecessary. Herb Dean, oh my God, what a damn idiot. Anything is possible at 205. 205, heavyweight.
Oh, he's got him down
Hold on,
fast.
Anthony took him down quick. He
All
won't
right,
sign him.
Clark
Bellator
is
won't
doing
sign
an
him.
unconventional thing here, trying to heel kick the thigh right now. What I do
But
wish is
look
that they
at
had
Clark,
a
how
live
he
stream
reversed that,
without
and he's in Anthony Smith's guard now.
But Smith has submissions, though.
This
I
is
like
a
his
beast on the
tattoo.
ground.
I like his tattoo. I got the same one on my shoulder. USA Wrestling, baby.
Yep.
Just
Smith's going to pull rubber.
just a-
Ooh. Yeah, he might be trying to work that rubber guard. Get that leg up. He let go. I thought he was going to pull his leg up there and try to get that rubber
that'd
guard
be
going.
Crazy. He's a big dude to be working
Dude,
rubber
that's
guard.
what I'm saying.
But he's going butterfly right now. And
Those
that
elbows
was
are
at
the back of the head. Those elbows were
That was
straight to the
two-
back of the dome.
At least 2 to the back.
Yeah, for sure. 2 to the dome. Back of the dome right there.
It
We're
happened.
excited. Oh, he's going for a triangle.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, Clark is trying.
That's
he
it.
tapped. He tapped. Oh my God. Anthony Smith with a triangle in round 1.
Wow.
I picked him to win by submission
I
in
picked
round
him
3.
2 submission.
You had him in round 2.
Yeah.
Wow. So Baeza is a minus 200 favorite right now.
Yeah, I mean, probably not unrealistic for it to be that way, though.
No, the dude's phenomenal.
He's amazing.
So I'm hoping Sato can come in as the underdog and get this done.
All right, round 1.
For,
Don't
Roy
blink.
Jones.
Don't blink. This should be a don't
Nope.
blink one. Both guys can knock you out in the first
Oh,
round.
does Sato got pink in his hair tonight?
Yes, he's got. It's not
Oh,
the first
man.
time.
The
Sato's
red would make
controlling the center.
sense.
Sato's controlling the center. Baeza's circling. Sato's not cutting him off though, and that's the thing.
Ooh, Sato,
Boom.
there you go, baby.
1, 2.
Right to the chest, and Baeza recognizes it. You just see that?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, you got me. You got me.
Sato's keeping his hands low. Baeza's playing a safer game here.
Yeah, I think he knows that Sato can knock him out at any second.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, either of them can get knocked out.
I mean, yeah,
It's
that's
just a
true.
risk you
But
take, right?
ooh, there's a
Ooh, hit
good
him with
right
that
hand
right.
by Baeza.
Now we have Baeza controlling the center, and Sato's on the outside.
Baeza throws a head kick, blocked. 3 minutes left. They're both in the middle.
Sato's back in the center now, but he has a mark on that left
That
eye.
left eye is.
Left eye's got a very clear mark on it.
They both landed on that one. Sato landed a right. Baeza landed a
Over
right
and
coming
underhook
in.
right now, and Baeza has Sato pressured against the cage.
Sato just got hit in the nuts.
It's been awesome.
All right,
seeing
we're
Mike
good to
Tyson
go. We're
come
going back out. They bow. Baeza says, sorry, bro. That's a good little front leg kick there. Just where.
Ooh, he hit him with that right
Damn,
though.
Baeza just landed a nice right hand, but he
slipped,
missed that
slipped.
kick.
Slip. It's just a slip.
Yes, definite slip. He whiffed. I think round 1, I give that to Baeza.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Ooh, but he
Sato
drops
knocked him
him
down.
again.
That was a drop. I mean, he caught him kicking, but he still dropped him.
Baeza versus Sato round 2. Now Baeza kept that hand up. He's very smart to do that because Sato is a sniper too.
Baeza just landed a nice right. Sato landed a right of his own.
It's just,
Ooh, Baeza just landed a huge right hand. And
mean,
Baeza just dumps Sato down.
Oh, Baeza's under the chin.
Baeza's
He might be.
got.
might be under the chin.
He's
Yes.
got him flattened. Nope,
No.
he's out. We got a minute left. Come on, Sato.
Oh
Come on,
my
baby.
gosh.
Get out of this. He's got him flattened
He's got
out,
him
though.
flattened out with a minute left. Under the arm. He's under the arm.
Yep,
He's
under the arm. But
But you can still get that arm triangle on it
Sato's
if
going
you
to
wanted
roll
to.
out. He's going to roll out on his
He
back.
can't clear his arm, though. Baeza's being smart leaving that head down.
He is.
He's not allowing Sato to clear the arm. And he's in a full mount, too.
He's going to go to the side. Oh, he's got the arm triangle. Come on,
He's got
Sato.
the arm triangle. He's going to get it. He's going to get
tapped.
it.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Wow.
Dude, Baeza's G,
I'll tell you
man.
what, that was a badass fight up until that point, too.
I mean,
Good job,
it was a
Baeza.
badass fight and a badass finish.
Good job, Baeza.
It just sucks seeing my boy lose. That's my boy.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it.
Ooh, rocked him. But, oh.
He hit him again.
Ooh.
He hurts him every time he touches him.
Yeah, he's got power, but he got rocked too.
Problem is you can't let yourself take too much
And then you
punishment to
keep
try to give
dipping
it.
your head out there trying to bait it.
You're gonna
and he's
lose
getting hit.
just strictly on the fact that you're allowing yourself to get hit.
Oh! Ooh. Uzdemir with a nice spin. If that hit, dude, he was down. Dude, these guys cannot take this. Oh, shit.
Damn.
Hey, he rocked Uzdemir. Oh, just
Oh,
missed.
Uzdemir just hit him on the ear, though.
Yeah.
He rocked him. He's going to stay right there and swing.
Oh, my God. He's just missing, dude.
Good first round.
Good first round. We keep this up, dude. We're looking at another potential fight of the night.
Based on the time left, I'm assuming it ends in the next round.
Round 2 is definitely a fun. Ooh.
Oh, he's rocked.
He's rocked. He hit him with that head kick.
He's rocked. Hit him. He doesn't know it's going. Oh!
Oh, come on. God, this is wild. Come on.
Oh! How cold! How cold! Woo!
Oscar, baby. We move on to Joaquin Buckley versus Impa Kasagande.
Oh, man. So
Dude.
I had Kasagane and you had Kasagane picked to win
We
by
had
decision.
Impa by decision. I told you before the fight started, though, that I was worried about Buckley striking.
Yeah, well, and Buckley clipped Kasagane early.
Clipped
Looked
him
like he was
early.
going to finish him real
Against the
fast
cage there real quick.
in the beginning of the first round. And then Kasagane
Clipped Buckley. It was close. Ooh, it was fun.
You know, he had him a little bit wobbly there.
And then the
Then
highlight of the
we go
year
into
comes
round
in.
two.
Probably highlight of the decade.
Probably the
Maybe
knockout
one
of the decade. Oh my god!
One of the best knockouts you'll ever see.
What was, a really good kick was that Terry Edom got knocked out by
Barboza?
Edson Barboza
with the spinning wheel
with
kick.
with the spinning wheel kick. This might be a little bit better than that one.
I kind of like this one better. I think there's
this had more style points
and the
to it.
dramatic effect because after Impa catches the kick.
Yeah.
And then Buckley just jumped and spins and kicks him right in the face.
And it's like
it's just a slow fall.
It's like
He's looking up at the ceiling. His eyes are rolled back, and he just
crazy.
Boom, slow falls. It was beautiful. The whole thing was crazy. I'm really
not even mad that I lost that one. To be honest.
We got Mearshart versus Chimaev.
Oh, yeah. This
The
is the fight that I've been waiting for.
And
The questions right now.
Mearshart feels disrespected. He even said it.
He does.
He feels disrespected because of that double booking.
Now-
and then all the shit that Chimaev was talking in the press conference. Obviously, this is going to be a ground battle.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
if Mearshart taps out Chimaev, he's going to have all the bragging rights.
But-
if Chimaev taps out Mearshart...
no. Here's the other thing, though. Chimaev actually has good striking.
He does. But let's go. Here we go.
Chimaev's already being more patient with that takedown like I thought he would be. We'll see more striking, I said, and he comes out with a kick.
Yeah. And Mearshart, for being the bigger guy, doesn't look like a bigger...
Oh!
Joe!
Holy shit!
With a right hand!
Oh!
Oh my god!
Wow! I knew we'd see more striking, but I did not think
Hey.
that would happen. Wow!
So much for that Rufus.
Oh
Ford
my god!
To be fair, anybody can get caught in this game.
Wow!
Oh my god! I did not think it was going to be like that.
Chimaev. Oh my god! Wow!
The dude's the truth, man.
Hey,
He's the real
Mom
deal.
said TKO round 1.
Yes, she did. She got it perfect. Damn, that woman, man, she's killing it tonight.
All right, round 1 starts now. Oh, and Quinones takes Smolka down fast.
Ooh, nice leg kick from Smolka, though.
Oh, he hit him with a leg kick and then a 1-2. Ooh, good body shots, good knee. Ooh, way to run that pipe though.
That body. That
You see how he
reminded
ran
me
that
of
pipe,
old
though?
Rick's story when he gets somebody on his cage, just rips the body like that.
Rick the horror story.
And then there's
And then
another,
he gets another
takedown
takedown.
from Smolka, but
But-
Smolka's right eye looks like it's bloody.
Dude, he took that knee, dude.
Yeah.
He ate that knee and then
He's
he
dripping.
rushed in for that takedown. Ooh, now
Have more
Quinones
takedowns.
switches to the wrestling game.
And Quinones gets the takedown.
All right.
Ooh!
That body work's going to start playing into play here in the next
For sure.
later
He's
in the
been
round.
going at it. That was a really good leg kick.
Yeah, it was. Hip it!
And there's the
Oh!
hip toss.
Nice.
And right into full mount. Full mount against the cage. Uh-oh. Now we're against the cage against Smolka. Might get the TKO
He
here.
might get that TKO.
That's back of the head. Careful there, Smolka.
Yeah.
Brutal. Oh,
Oh,
savage.
that's it.
Luis Smolka, second round TKO.
There was a fight that was, I think it was announced today or yesterday that got
it was
scrapped.
announced today. It was announced today. Yeah, it's
Because
the
I
Brandon-
text messaged you
Yep.
that it got scrapped. So it was today, okay.
Yeah, it was the Brandon Allen fight. It
Yeah,
was,
Brendan Allen versus
Ian Heinisch.
Ian Heinisch. And
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to that fight.
Who did you have picked?
I had Allen.
Brandon Allen. Oh,
Yes.
I had Brandon Allen.
Definitely. You got to have Brandon Allen in that.
Well-
My problem is Heinisch, I think, has fought a lot better competition, and he's lost a lot more recently. And I almost picked him.
He's just got. He would. My problem was he would have to knock him out before Heinisch before Allen takes him down.
And I
Heinisch would have to knock out
100%
Allen before him.
had Allen picked by submission.
I don't remember how I had him picked, but I had him picked.
And we're on. God, dude, she looks like a tank compared to Jan. Gadella's going to be going for the home run hit, but that speed of Jan.
And if you look at that jab from Jan, she's coming right.
Oh, there's
right
that
down the
one
center.
hit. Like I said, that home run hit, boom.
But
look
Gadella
at
rocked
Jan.
her with that punch, but Jan's firing back. So right now, Jan, she's ranked number 8 overall, and Gadella's ranked 4th. And Gadella's controlling the position up against the cage right now. She has Jan pressured up against the cage. Here,
Claudia is definitely stronger.
she throws with like her palm when she
And
goes for that.
she
home
grabs
run
that
punch.
single, and she's got it. But Jan with an elbow
Elbow.
instantly,
Oh, he
bar
got hit with
none.
a body shot. Oh, she took an elbow there right at the end.
Yeah. Her nose is looking a little worked there.
All right, so Gadella up by 1. Round 1.
I think you got to give that one to Claudia. All right, round 2. Here we go.
Yeah.
Look at the
Wins
lump on that
round.
forehead. Watch
it's on the
that.
cheek and the forehead.
Yeah, watch that over the time of the fight. That might get bigger. Marks
Gadelia
and
pressures against the
lacerations.
cage with 1 second left. I don't think it's enough for
That's
Gadella
Jan.
to win the round.
This thing's one each, baby. This is 19-19 right now, going into round 3.
19-19. I agree with
What
you.
do you guys got? Let us know.
Let us know. Here we go again.
That was weird.
Round 3.
Round 3. Here we go,
have the
baby.
match tied right
Look
now.
at the strikes so far. Jan has outstruck her in both rounds,
fights.
by the
Yeah,
way.
or both rounds.
She could be up 2-0.
Ooh, somebody's got to teach her how to freaking pummel inside.
That egg's turning into a bigger egg there, Jake.
Yeah. She just hit her right in the jaw too, right as he said that.
Right as I turn and look at
Yeah.
you, she says that pop.
Yep. She was landing knees, and I didn't think that they should have stopped it and took it to the center. I wouldn't be surprised if he does again soon.
He's watching. There he goes, right there. Right after you said that. Boom.
Crazy. Oh,
And
look how quick she is.
These judges see them breaking it up like that. That tells you they're not working for anything. The
Yeah.
judges say, okay, the refs, she's stalling.
Yeah.
And judges will punish you for stalling.
12 seconds left in the fight.
10. Ooh, she clipped her
1-2.
there. Jan just clipped Gadella.
Ooh,
Jan
she hit
goes
her again.
She says,
Ooh, again.
Another jab left. Another
Boom.
jab. And that's
That's
the
it.
bell.
All right, I give it to Jan. Yeah.
That round
Yeah.
3 is going to be close. I think
29-28, Jan. I think she's got the damage factor. That's number 1.
damage has to go to Jan, but
28.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Crushing Cans podcast show. We've taken a long break, but we're back now with a very special guest. We got Skyconthefinder. You can check him out on his YouTube page, Skyconthefinder. They go over there, and he opens up a bunch of different cards. We just recently did a pack battle or box battle.
Yeah, pack battle.
on his channel, opening UFC cards there. We had a good video there. And he also does other sports. He does baseball, football, does the Pokemon cards, does Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and other stuff on there, huh?
A lot of sports, a lot of trading cards. Trying to pull some pretty rare stuff on there. We pulled a few. Maybe the Zebra Wilson's
You can
probably
check
one of the
the channel
top
there.
ones. We just pulled the Charizard for celebration, so we pulled some good stuff on that channel.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome there. So right now, I'm in Tennessee right now, so we're not with our usual other host, Cullen. He's actually at a soccer game right now. His daughter's in the state finals right now, so doing pretty well. But we're going to try some new beers today. First one we're going to try is Founders. This is all-day IPA, 4.7% alcohol, 42 IBUs. And I've never had this one, so I'm pretty excited to try it out. You know we like to check out new beers on this channel. Ready to crack these beers?
Oh, yeah. Before we do that, I also want to crack the beers and cheers and give a shout-out to my niece, Layla, actually, because her team is the Sharks, and they just won their soccer tournament for their age group in Washington, so they are state champions. Last I heard, they were up 4-1 with a few minutes left. So
4-1, 5-1.
I'm certain they won.
5-1.
5-1.
And she scored one of the goals. She scored the last one to put them at 5-1.
Yeah, so congrats. Shout out to that. I'm proud of you, Layla. Good job.
All right, let's crack these
All right.
things. Boom.
Let's do it.
All right. Give it a smell.
Drop it down. Not bad.
All right, I like the hops on it.
It's a little hoppy, but not too hoppy for an IPA.
I like a little bit hoppier for the 42 IBUs that it claims on it, though. At least in my opinion, it's still pretty good. I'm liking it. All right, so let's get into this right now. This has been an interesting day for us so far. We got 2 people right now in our group who are ranked in the top 20 overall. So right now, we got Ice Viking tied for 6th in the world right now with 640 points right there. You can see him highlighted there. And then we drop down to Liam Perez right now, tied for 19th overall in the world. This is insane. There's over 3,000 people playing right now. I think it's 3,500. Let's click over that. Well, 4,000,
but yeah.
4,418 people. And we got 2 people in our group right now in the top 20. So that's just absolutely insane. Let's jump over to the group and see how the group's doing overall. Let's get a quick refresh on that here. Boom. So everything's refreshed. We're good to go. Obviously, we got Ice Viking in first with 640 points, followed by Liam Perez at 615 points. Then I'm in third, tied with my sister, Heather. We're both at 530 points, followed by our brother, who has 490 points. That's our top 5 right now. And then we got Squirt General down there, who's also
that's me. Yeah, I'm Squirt General.
Skyconthefinder.
That's my gamer tag, PS4. Shout out if you ever want to get down on some games, let me know. Squirt General is my gamer tag.
There you go.
I'm in 9th right now, but that's because Maverick and a few other people really disappoint me. But whatever.
Yeah, we're not having a bad night overall though as a group right now. Everyone seems to be doing pretty good for the most part. We got a couple people down there that aren't doing so hot. If you're new to us, make sure you join our group. That's the Crushing Cans podcast group on Tapology, or you can go to tapology.com/group/434 as you see right there.
Yeah, right here you're going to see right there at number 12, that's Muff Man. That's Caden Ahumada, the guy who pulled the zebra on my channel. He's down here. He's only got 4 picks right, but I'll be damned if he didn't get 2 perfects within like the first 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, right.
So that was pretty cool.
It's crazy stuff. All right, so let's check out and let's talk about this fight card so far. It's been a good night of fights so far. I've enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun so far with it. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. So Jillian Robertson, she actually looked like she needed some wins right now. She's been struggling a little bit here, and I thought Priscilla Cochuera was a good opportunity for her to get back in the win column. She came back and she actually submitted her with that rear naked choke in the first round to get that W. Looking pretty good there. Then we move on.
With 1 second left. Ruined my pick. But
right there.
Congrats.
So this next one, I'm a little bit mad about this one. I thought Tony Kelly was going to win it. I picked Randy Costa just because the other day I opened up the UFC pack and I pulled the Randy Costa auto card. So I got an autographed Randy Costa card, and I really wanted to see him win so that card boost up in value a little bit there. So I kind of went with him. I didn't really think he was going to win. I was just hoping on that one.
Yeah, crazy story. Got 3 boxes. Decided he had to open one. We're going to do the box battle on the other one. The one he opened off camera is the one he pulls the Randy Costa auto.
I know, man.
Crazy.
So then we move on to the next one. Ryan Hall versus Derek Minner. This one was hard for me to choose here. Ryan Hall's a savage, but he didn't look so good in his last fight. We haven't been seeing him get the submissions that he used to get early on in his career with all those heel hooks. And Derek Minner's a tough dude. So that was a hard one for me to pick. I did end up going with Ryan Hall by submission just because Derek Minner has lost a few times by submission. It ended up going to decision. Ryan Hall gets the W. Good win for him. I'm excited for that.
Here's what I'll say. Ryan Hall actually sought out a couple years. Dude's got some ring rust. He came back. His first fight back, he didn't look impressive, but that's ring rust. I picked Ryan Hall. I thought it was a no-brainer. I did pick him for submission. He let me down, but Ryan Hall is easily one of the best fighters in the world. He's very well-rounded.
He's good.
You don't want to go to the ground with this guy. He's going to submit you, but
he's a very good fighter.
He'll be approaching that top 5 in title fight very soon. I'm sure of it.
This next one makes me mad. All right, so this one, Erin Blanchfield versus Miranda Maverick. I cannot seem to pick her fights right. Usually when I pick against her, she wins. So this time I pick her. I really wanted to go for Erin Blanchfield. That's what I was pulling for. But I was like, man, every time I pick against Miranda Maverick, she wins. So I picked Miranda Maverick. Erin Blanchfield pulls off the W.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked Maverick too to win a decision, and Maverick got smoked.
Yeah, she did.
No way to put it.
All right, so the next one. This next fight was I think we both picked Andre Muniz in this next fight.
Yeah, I took him to get in the second.
Yeah.
I had a little more confident in Anders, but he's got to work on that ground game.
Yeah, Eric Anders, I didn't have a lot of hopes for him in this fight. Andre Muniz had like 14 submission wins going into this fight. He's just a savage, and as soon as it hits the ground, I know that Andre Muniz has got a very good chance of getting that submission. And right away, that fight went down to the ground pretty damn fast. Andre Muniz submits him with an armbar, and that's that fight there.
To give Anders credit, he got hit with that blast double from hell and slammed down, dude. Pretty gut-wrenching slam. But he did get back to his feet, give him that credit. And after that, he went back down. But he's got to do a little more than just once,
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to hang in the division if you cannot stop submission artists.
No. I mean, but to be honest, Andre Muniz is a little bit better than a lot of the submission artists in the game. This next one, though, Bruno Silva versus Jordan Wright. Man, that was a fun fight. If you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of Jordan Wright. He's got great striking. I don't think he really likes to get hit, but in all honesty, these guys went back and forth there for a minute, and Bruno Silva got clipped a few times by Jordan Wright. Jordan Wright got clipped a few times and fought back, but then Bruno Silva just landed this strike that just dropped him and put him out. And, Bruno Silva's known for putting dudes out in the first round, so that was a good one for him.
Yeah, another one that cost me because, Wright came out there, doesn't know how to follow up his punches and finish fight, and cost me a pick, so pretty disappointed there.
He leaves that chin up a little bit. So then we go to the next one. One of my favorite fighters at heavyweight. I'm not a huge heavyweight fan, but who cannot be a fan of Tai Tuivasa and Augusto Sakai? So, Tai Tuivasa, as I love to call him, goes out there against Augusto Sakai, and those guys are swinging leather at each other. They go to the second round, and in that second round, kind of going in there, after the first round, Tai Tuivasa took a good deep breath and kind of had a little bit of a nervous look on his face, so I started to get a little bit nervous. They go into that second round, and man, he puts Augusto Sakai out.
Yeah, this is where my hot streak for the night came in. I got a perfect pick on this one. Tuivasa got the knockout. I love watching Tuivasa. He actually reminds me of what's his name? Hunt?
Yeah, Mark Hunt.
Mark
Yes,
Hunt reminds me of Mark Hunt a little bit. But he's got style, man. Drinking out of shoes and everything. I think he's going to be around the UFC for a long time. He's awesome.
I love it.
I got the next 3 fights exactly how they were going to finish all right. So I'm on a good streak.
Hey,
right
I think I got those ones all right too, just like that. Actually, I got this one. I predicted a third round knockout, so this wasn't a perfect. This was a semi-perfect for me. But then the next one was a perfect for me with Dominic Cruz versus Pedro Munoz. So first round, Pedro Munoz drops Dominic Cruz. He hits him with a couple of really good shots. I thought the fight was over, and I was like, damn it, he lost. It's over. It's done. Cruz ends up fighting back a little bit in the end of that round. So it could have been a 10-8 if Cruz doesn't fight back like he does at the end of that round. Then moving forward into the second round, Cruz, he picked apart Munoz in that second round.
Yeah, he definitely did. I'm not sure what was really going on in Munoz's corner. I think they really failed him because outside from dropping Cruz twice, I feel like Cruz really dictated the entire fight from there on out. It was a close fight, but I felt like Cruz was always winning that fight, and his corner should have said something to Munoz, like, you got to do something different, bring the pressure, something, because he fought the same fight the entire time, and he was losing the entire time.
Yeah, no, and I agree. Actually, that third round was pretty close going into probably that last minute and a half there. Dominic Cruz was able to start pulling away in that third round. Munoz landed a couple of good strikes in that fight, but, overall, Dominic Cruz did what he does, and he outpointed him. So then we move into the final card, or the final fight on the undercard, and that's the Josh Emmett versus Dan Ige fight, and that was a fun fight to watch. I enjoyed that fight. So the first round, Josh Emmett drops Dan Ige real fast, puts him down on the ground, And I'm thinking, fight's going to be over. Dan Ige fights back. He's able to get Josh Emmett down on the ground. And then, they finish off that round. Going into the next round, Dan Ige starts landing good. I thought he won the second round. I don't know what you thought about the second round, but I thought Dan Ige took that second round myself personally.
Right here, I don't know what those judges were on. All right, but you know what? I'm sure they got it from Joe Rogan. Let's be honest. Ige definitely won that second round. First round was definitely Emmett, and the third round I had to go to Emmett. I had a 29-28, and I thought the third round was very close as well.
Super close.
And I told Jake when that fight was over, I was like, damn, we got ourselves a split decision here, but Emmett won that. Then they went and they're like, oh yeah, 30-27 unanimous.
I don't agree with that at all. I think that was a terrible call. I'm happy Emmett won because I picked Emmett to win by decision, but overall, I still think it was 29-28. That leads us to the main card now. So we got the main card coming up. It gets kicked off with Sean O'Malley versus Raulian Paiva. I actually picked Raulian Paiva in this fight, and I'm pretty sure you picked Sean O'Malley.
No, I actually picked Paiva.
Oh, you switched it up, man.
I told you I picked Sean O'Malley just to see what you were saying. But I picked Paiva by submission, actually. Here's the thing. I want to...
Switched it up on me.
Sean O'Malley, he reminds me a little of McGregor in the fact that when he throws, he lands where he throws. He's very accurate. I love that. But I want to see this guy getting tested on his ground game. Also, I'm not big on Dana White right now. Dana White always disappointing me. He's like, oh, we don't need to put Sean O'Malley against top competition, this, and that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, this guy's sitting here saying he believes he's the best in the world right now. He should be fighting top 10 guys.
He's calling out these top 5 guys.
I know he's a draw. And so you're gonna baby him and give him tailor-made fights. I get that. But when you bring a guy like Ben Askren in, who is definitely a top 3 guy in the world, and you make him fight his 3 worst guys.
The 3 worst possible matchups for him.
He was definitely a top 3 guy. And then you're going to sit here and baby Sean O'Malley? Come on, man.
Yeah, I agree. Then it goes on to Kai Kara-France next, followed by Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt's got to do something. He's really struggling in the second half of his career. He's 1-1 in his last 2 fights, but I'm pretty sure he's 3-1 in his last 4. So that's kind of going to be hard for him. He's got to figure something out there. Kai Kara-France, he's good at knocking people out. He's got great striking. He's fun to watch fight, and he's a dangerous, dangerous striker. So, Cody Garbrandt, I think somebody's getting knocked out in this fight. Either Cody Garbrandt or Kai Kara-France.
I actually believe I took Cody Garbrandt by decision, and here's my thinking. Actually, Cody's not going to get no love from me. Mr. No Love, not going to get no love from me. The dude's a great wrestler. A lot of people actually don't know that because he doesn't use it enough. He always likes to go out there and try and knock people out. He has a lot of power.
He's actually champion when he was in high school.
Yeah, he's actually a very crisp boxer, too. The problem with Cody is he leaves so many holes when he strikes.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Kai Kara is a terrible matchup for him if he thinks he's going to go out there and bang with him. But if I'm his coach, and this is in my head, if I'm Cody's coach, we're going to go out there, we're just going to get the takedowns and ride this guy out and get your first win. It's his first fight at 125, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's his first fight at 125. You don't drop down and try to bang with a 25er who's going to knock you out. You're losing weight. Your body's not used to it.
No. And
you got to go wrestle.
And if you listen to what I've said in the past, you realize that, when guys typically drop down later in their career, it's not a good sign for them. Guys who are bumping up in weight are the people who are becoming the double champs or are going on to win a belt at another weight class, not the guys who are dropping down. Guys that are dropping down, it's almost like a desperation thing, in my opinion, trying to find that one last hurrah, and it doesn't really tend to work out a lot for them. We'll see what happens. I ended up going with Cody Garbrandt. We'll see if he can do it, though.
Yeah, I took him in the decision, and it's just, I don't think he wins the fight on his feet. I'll say that right now. I took him decision. I think he's going to be smart and fight a smart fight. If he goes out there trying to stand with him, he's probably going to get caught.
We'll see what he does there. It's his first fight at 25. It's going to be interesting. Now the next one, Geoff Neal versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. I got Santiago Ponzinibbio winning this fight here. Geoff Neal's good, but Ponzinibbio can knock you out.
I picked Neal, finish, but I honestly haven't seen a lot of each of these guys' fights. I've seen a little bit, but I did pick Neal with the finish. I was looking at all the size, who they fought, kind of comparing it back and forth. I think Neal's a little more explosive.
Yeah.
And I went with Neal.
So then we move on to the co-main event right now, and this is Amanda Nunes versus Julianna Pena. Julianna Pena says that Amanda Nunes is scared of her, but I'm not sure what she's talking about because I'm pretty sure Julianna Pena is 1-1 in her last 2 fights, and I think she's 2-2 in her last 4, if I'm correct.
Yeah. And to speak on that, there is no girl in the UFC right now that stands a chance against Amanda Nunes. I mean, everybody has a puncher's chance.
She
Don't get
knocked
me
out
wrong.
Cyborg.
Everybody has a puncher's chance. I'll give them that. But
Whoa.
nobody's going to go out here
Down.
and actually outplay Amanda
this shit
Nunes
coming up.
except for Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison's the
Get
only
up
girl in
here,
the
dog.
world that's going to beat Amanda Nunes right now.
That's
She's
what
not in the
you're gonna
UFC, so it's not going to happen. But I will say, I've seen Amanda Nunes at weigh-ins and everything, and she's actually looked like she's lost a lot of body fat. She's getting lean, and I don't know if that's going to benefit her in fights coming down the road. She's losing that body weight.
I think that part of that issue is the fact that she's going down to 35 for this one, and it's not a 45-pound fight. So I think that that's part of the issue there. But, you know, because she was fighting at 45, she knocked out Cyborg at 45. And honestly, you know, yes, she's the GOAT in my opinion right now. She's the GOAT. I would love to see the Kayla Harrison fight. Don't think that's ever going to happen. They're training partners. They've trained together a lot. So I don't think that that's ever going to happen. But I don't really feel like 45 is a real weight class. I mean, you look at the UFC rankings. The only person in the UFC 145-pound rankings for women is Amanda Nunes. So I don't really like that title for her there. But I do think that at 135, she's the best there is, for sure. She's a monster, and I don't think Julianna Pena lasts with her throughout the whole fight. Now, we move on to the main event. We have a poll up right now, so go ahead and click on that and tell us who you think is going to win this one. Charles Oliveira or Dustin Poirier. I can tell you right now on our poll, most people are going for Dustin Poirier. I'm going for Dustin Poirier. Charles Oliveira is tough, but Poirier is on a good streak right now.
All right, I'll be damned if I didn't pick who I wanted to win this fight. I picked Dustin Poirier. I picked him in decision. Do I really think Dustin Poirier is going to go out there and beat him? No, I don't. But I picked him to win because I want him to win. Oliveira is actually a lot bigger than him. Like he's got that lanky kind of body. That's just going to be problems. I think he's a lot stronger than Dustin. If I had to put my money on it, it'd probably be Oliveira, but I put my heart on that pick, and I picked Poirier. So, Poirier, whatever.
Let's see if the diamond can do it. All right, so right now we got Raulian Paiva walking into the ring. Sean O'Malley's already in the cage right now. We're just about ready for this first fight to kick off. I'm excited about that. We'll see what happens here. I've got Raulian Paiva. You picked Raulian Paiva. Apparently, I can't believe that you did that.
Oh, yeah.
After
Sub in the
all
second.
that talk.
Sub in the
all
second.
that talk, man. We talked about it many times, and I never once thought you were going to throw out
Yeah,
Raulian Paiva.
it's a shitty matchup for Paiva. It's obviously, you know, like throwing, you know, the rat to the gators or whatever the hell you want to say. But Paiva is going to go out there. I think he's going to get milked a little bit first round. Then he's going to bring it to the ground. He's going to get the finish.
Oh, yeah.
On O'Malley. That's what I'm saying is going to happen. And I want to see someone win a fight that they have no business winning. That's because he just doesn't have a business. If he can't take O'Malley down, he doesn't have no business winning it. I don't want to see that.
So we got 9 votes going into this poll so far. Let's get more people picking. 44% say that Dustin Poirier is going to win. 33% say Charles Oliveira is going to win. 22% say the fans are going to win. I think 100% of us probably agree the fans are going to win in that fight, to be honest. This should be a banger.
Yeah. I want to say, you know what? Shout out to Philip Mendoza. You know what? What's up? Thanks for the greetings. Marshall Smartest, what's up, man? Who do you think is going to win the Paiva and Paiva fight? Who's going to win, O'Malley or Paiva? Let me know.
So Judy has O'Malley by TKO or KO in round 2. All right. And Heather 13 says, nice house.
We got Michelle Kalimlim. That is actually my wife's sister. Thank you for tuning in. And, you know, I don't know if you know a lot about fighting, but, you know, thank you for tuning in.
It's going to be a good
nonetheless.
time. All right. Let's get ready to go in this. So, as you know, we already got a strike one time because we played the audio while we were watching the fights. So, we try to make sure that the audio's off. We can't hear what they're saying. So, our opinion basically comes from us. We don't get the announcer's view. We don't understand or we don't know what they're saying. So, that's one of the things I like about this is we're not swayed by their bias. we might disagree with each other, but we don't have any idea about what they're saying. So our opinions are our own when it comes to this. All right, so they're announcing them now. Raulian Paiva, 21-3 right now. He's the underdog, plus 270 underdog right now. So Sean O'Malley's the favorite in most people's opinion. He's on a 3-fight win streak, if I remember right. So this should be good.
Is he on a 3-fight win streak?
I'm pretty sure it's a 3-fight win streak.
After he getting kicked in the calf and quitting?
No. Paiva.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I thought you said O'Malley. Yeah, I was like, O'Malley.
Yeah, no, they had Paiva on the screen, so yeah.
Like, this dude thinks he's saying that he's got what it takes to beat the champion. The dude doesn't have what it takes to be my waiter at a restaurant with those weak calves. Get out of here with that.
He got beat by a toe kick. Go ahead and look up our Salty Sean O'Malley video. You'll see Sean O'Malley says he got beat by a toe kick to the nerve. All right, fight's going on. O'Malley starts with his movement, kick to the body.
I mean, this is a fight that O'Malley should win. This fight was tailor-made for him, so I picked Paiva, because I want to see the underdog win.
Paiva's dangerous, man.
And I really just don't like Dana White catering to his fighters that don't want to fight top 10 fighters. Because if you're there to fight and be the champion, you better fight some fucking top 10 fighters.
All right, they take out the cameraman. The chair flips over where the cameraman's supposed to be when they crash into the cage. All right.
Oh, man, I can't see the comments anymore. Where'd they go?
Let's go back to the comments.
I want to see what people are saying. Here we go. All right. What do we got?
I put a post on your channel, Sky, to your fans to come watch you live on here. Hell yeah.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you.
There we
Appreciate
go.
that.
All right, so we got an even fight right now. O'Malley lands a jab there.
Look at how much taller he is than Paiva.
Oh, yeah. He cuts a lot of weight.
I tell you what, though, O'Malley's got something that I'm seeing that's really just not good against somebody that would be pressuring him.
They call a nut shot. I thought they hit the body. We'll see.
Yeah,
maybe
they're going to show the rematch. I mean, you never know. It doesn't have to hit the nuts to feel like it hits you nuts. That's the truth.
Right?
If anybody's ever been hit anywhere in that groin region, upper section.
All right, let's see it. They're going to show the replay right now.
Upper groin section.
It looks like it was the groin. Maybe it slid down and pulled the cup down.
It feels like a nut shot.
Oh, no. He got it. You see it on that view. He got it.
Oh, man. He almost got clipped, too.
All right, so we're back into it. Paiva lands a kick to the body. They're both showing good movement. O'Malley throwing that jab out again.
And you know what? To be honest, you guys, I was really big on O'Malley when he first came in. Oh, yo, welcome to the Sugar Show. That was awesome. That was great.
Oh, yeah.
Got the win in the contender. Jumps up. I'm just not big on somebody saying they're not going to fight top 10 people. Pisses me off. You want to be a fighter.
This motherfucker. Where'd that other dude go? Well, I don't know. He's at a state championship game. We already talked about that. If he was tuning in, he'd know that. So Paiva stands right in front of him, puts the hands down and tell him, come in, let's go.
But you tell Layla I said congrats, and I'm proud of her. That's awesome.
Paiva's still pressuring. O'Malley's backing up, looking to counter. That could be dangerous for Paiva because O'Malley does counter well, too.
O'Malley's got like 2 feet of range on this guy, and he's getting backed up. Come on, man.
Yeah, he's getting pressured all the way through.
But what's weird and watching his stance, I don't like how his back foot is like completely like 180
Turn
degrees
all the way
from
to
his
the
body.
outside.
Yeah, that's a good way to get your ankle broke.
Turn all the way to the outside. But he does a good job getting power. Maybe he does that and allows him to twist his hip into those shots a little bit more. I don't know. Now, I really want to see O'Malley on the ground a lot more. And I want to see the UFC start putting him against some grapplers. He turned down the Ricky Simone fight. You know, it was a last-minute fight. He took on some other dude. I don't even remember what his name was. Some dude who wasn't very good. Came in last minute. Was the easiest possible fight for O'Malley. I don't know.
Oh, he stomped on his foot.
O'Malley took a bad fight that time, and then now here he is fighting another striker trying to stay away from those grapplers. Now, O'Malley could be secretly working a lot on his ground game to catch up on that. Obviously, the UFC is catering to him, so, you know, they may know something that we don't know about that stuff.
That was good head. Like, that strike was crisp, and then Paiva just did whoop by like an inch and dodged that and didn't even flinch. Just eyes wide open, no flinch. That was a good head movement.
That's what I was saying, man. Paiva's good, man. Paiva's good.
Loving it. It's weird to me that he's backing him down so much because O'Malley, like, bro, you're a treetop compared to the stump, and you're just getting backed up. I don't understand.
Right? Paiva's a lot tinier. He looks like he should be a 25er compared to O'Malley at 35.
Yeah.
O'Malley picking up some new tattoos, though, here. The more he gets into the UFC, the more tatted he gets.
I mean, the check's pretty nice. Check's got to be a little bit nice, you know what I'm saying?
And he's got a good live stream thing that he does on YouTube as well with a large following there. Oh, Paiva lands there.
Where he tells everybody he lost, but in his mind he won. Yeah, nice.
Where he also tells everybody that he basically shares women with his coach. Yeah, they're swingers, man.
It's like that song Snoop Dogg, It Ain't No Fun. The homies can't have none.
Ooh!
Oh, what a punch.
Oh, O'Malley clips
That was nasty.
O'Malley
Paiva's
clips
out. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no, Paiva's
All the
hurt.
heart. He's shot
hurt.
for it. 25 seconds. Survive.
Come on, keep it. But O'Malley's going off.
Oh,
Keep moving. Keep
Paiva's
moving.
a beast.
Oh,
No, he dropped for the ankle.
Oh, my goodness.
Fuck.
Damn it.
You know what? That's kind of what we thought it was going to be. It was a tailor-made fight for O'Malley. Son of a bitch.
Damn it.
I mean, excuse my French, but man.
Yeah, we cuss all the time on this shit. Don't worry about it. Ooh, the poll. Tied 38-38. Dustin Poirier versus Oliveira right now. Wow. Damn. Wow.
Paiva still can't stand. He couldn't even get off the fucking bench. But you know what? I'm pissed because he dropped down for that ankle. Son of a bitch.
Man, O'Malley's got some power that's sneaky in there.
That was a great right hand.
Blink. Clips him. Clips him there. All right, so Paiva's like really close to the top 15. O'Malley's time to get into the top, fight some top 15 guys. And let's see how he does. But that was a beautiful combination there from the end to finish it off for O'Malley. As much as I'm not an O'Malley fan, you got to give him credit where credit is due. Yeah, rips to the body, goes to the head, tees it off, 5 or 6. That's like 10 punches right there. And I don't know about that stoppage either. I mean, he's hurt, but like you were saying, he was grabbing for the leg.
He intentionally dropped for the leg, but I can see how the ref might have thought he was dropping because he got hit.
Well, and
he took 4 big shots. So as a ref, you got to protect someone.
In all honesty, that's the best ref in the business right there, Herzog.
Yeah.
Best ref in the business.
I'm not mad at the stoppage because he took 4 clean shots, and he might have thought he dropped from getting hit again, but he was dropping for the leg. I think it's a fine stoppage. I'm not mad. I hope Anders is watching and paying attention. Anders, you want to do something in your career? You can't fight guys like Munoz. You're going to have to be more like O'Malley and dodge every motherfucker that goes to the ground. Yeah. You fight every guy that fucking throws, and you will have a successful career with all that power. But keep fighting dudes go to the ground, you're going to get beat a lot.
This is a little bit frustrating to me, but, whatever it is what it is. Things happen. With one fight, I go from like top 400, top 300 to 1,000.
Yeah, look at that. You can see the disgust on Paiva's face. He's like, fuck, man, I was actually winning that round. Yep, but you're tiny, bro. You got to drop weight classes.
Yeah, I mean, compared to O'Malley, O'Malley's taller than most of his guys too, but, I mean, nice job putting those shots together for O'Malley. Give him credit where credit's due. All right, let's jump into the rankings right now.
Hopefully fights are fucking real, man.
Viking at 705 right now, total points, crazy amount of points, still sits in first. Then we have Liam Perez in second with 665 points, and Heather 13, she takes third place from me, and she's at 595 points, followed by Cullen Thomas Sr., and he's at 570 points, and followed by our other host, who's not here right now, CMAC87, who's at 555 points. And then that's our top 5. That's usually all we list off, but we'll just go through where we're at. I'm at 6th right there with 530, and where are you at?
I dropped down to 13. All of you O'Sullivan House Sigil sons of guns that picked O'Malley make me sick. And this is a battle of Irish House Sigils in this house.
You know what's going to happen here? We got to go over here. We got to check the rankings overall because I want to see where our dudes are.
And I don't know what he's saying because we got him muted, but I'm sure it's a lot of shit like, hey, Dana White, keep giving me a bunch of feeder fights until the champion's ready to fight because I'm not going to fight anyone else.
Man. All right, so Ice Viking goes from 6th to 9th in the world right now. Still not bad. To 9th in the world right now. So, I mean, honestly, insane still there. And then we had, was it 665 right there? Was that where he was at for total points? Yeah, 665. All right. So Liam drops down a little bit. Let's see where he goes in the rankings here. 665. I don't see him yet. Oh, he's going to be right around here. He's got 9 correct fights. He's got to be tied for 100 then. Or no, he's got to be tied for 79th. I must have just passed over him. Oh, no. Wait a second. I passed way over him. Scrolling up. Right there. Oh, he's 53 right there. So 2 dudes that are in the top 75 in the world, top 55 in the world, doing really good, crazy, with almost 4,500 people there. We have 2 dudes in the top 55.
You know, I hear while this is all going on, I just want to say right now, anybody watching, does watch, you look at Taft Wrestling Team, and you donate $20 because they need 20. They need to get some singlets for their wrestling team. They went from like a 10-man team. Now they got like a 40-man team almost. They got 14 girls, all right? So you go, crazy. They need singlets. They don't even have enough singlets for all their people to compete.
So that is
let's throw some money their way.
Taft High School in Lincoln City, Oregon.
That's right. And
so it's a small coastal town. Not a lot of money for the schools. Not a lot of support for the schools. And, you know, with women's wrestling being the fastest growing sport in the country right now and wrestling on the upswing, these dudes definitely need the help.
Yeah, they need singlets. And if you don't donate, I'll go to everybody's house who hides money under their kid's pillow for the tooth fairy, and I will take that money. And I will donate it to the wrestling team.
Got to get them some money, man. Help them out. I can't believe I dropped all the way down to 1,003, damn it.
Well, I dropped all the way down to 13 in our polls.
It's frustrating. All right, let's see what the polls say here. Let's go back to that part there. We're going to transition here.
What was that?
Transition.
Oh, the fridge is calling.
Oh,
for a second round of beers. I hope you're ready.
Well, we're going to run out of beer before this event's over. I was trying to time it a little bit, but okay.
Well, here it goes.
I better be crushing that shit on camera.
Oh, you want me to, what do you mean? You want me to crush it?
You got to crush your can, baby.
He wants me to crush it, I guess. I don't know how you guys do this, but...
Just right there. Oh, you're doing it like that?
Do it.
We usually don't do it like that, but all right. Oh, man, he's a wild man, I'm telling you. Hey, you left me out. I'm in between Heather and Cullen, tied for 3rd. I didn't see that.
Who said that?
That's what Judy says.
Oh, yeah, she's up there. She's way up there.
Let's go back and check that out real quick and correct that. Boom. That's because you're at 7. We left you out because you're at 7.
Yeah, you're not in between, Heather.
We do the top 5, remember? But you're at 7 right behind me.
You're in between Heather and Skyler, though. Skyler being down there at 13.
I can't believe you just crushed that shit on your head. We don't usually do it like that.
Said crush it.
You just squeeze it and crush it.
Well,
I mean, you must have been looking at the logo right there, but...
Tell me to crush a can. I'm crushing a can. That dog took out the leg to this table, and now
I know.
It's rocking.
Shit.
All right, here we go.
I see that. It's got all our stuff on it.
Here we go. This one says, don't float the mainstream. Yeah, that sounds like some real indie shit. That's cool. All right, it's a Sweetwater Brewing Company 420 Imperial IPA. Guess what? This shit's for men. It'll put hair on your balls. 9.1 ABV. Let's do it.
Hey, you're cracking me up, man. I can't believe you just fucking crushed that on your head there.
Let's do it.
You know, that one's staged. We didn't actually crush that shit on my head. That was crushed already. We did it for the photo.
This is fucking great beer. This might be one of the best beers I ever had in my life. This is incredible. What the hell? ABV?
Let me get back to this.
The hell does ABV stand for? Is that alcohol content in a different language, like Utahian?
That's it.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say in Utah because they're psychos. I went to Zion National Park once. My favorite national park I've ever been to. I went, did the Angels Handings, went all the way to the ending. Just kidding, didn't do the end. I walked all the way out on the rope up until the part where you got to climb all the way up. Like the last 100 meters, didn't do that. Said it wasn't worth it. They got a death count. They have a death count. It's up to 12 in the last few years. But anyways, you find yourself in Utah. You go to Zion National Park. You find yourself in Las Vegas, and you're like, hey, what do I do besides go to the strip and pay $20 for a 2-ounce drink? And you're like, oh, maybe I'll go to the Grand Canyon. No, don't. That's a 4-hour drive. You take yourself to Zion. It's a 3-hour drive. and you got to do Angels Landing's hike, and it's like the best hike you can do.
So that's where you were living before Tennessee.
Yeah, I lived out there in Vegas for quite a bit. I actually went to a lot and trained a lot with a lot of guys that actually fight in the UFC now. All I got to say is you'd be surprised guys that are making it in the UFC in the top 25 rankings that have really bad ground game. There's guys in the top 25 in the UFC that would go submit on the daily.
So I will tell you, so we used to both fight a little bit. I fought for a while, won an amateur title, did some boxing too. You fought for a while too. We got some videos up. Maybe we'll share them out here with you. This guy's got some funny fucking stories though about his fights. So we had man, we gotta tell him to be quiet. So Dennis Hallman gives me a call. If you guys know who Dennis Hallman is, he's the one that wore those funny underwear into the fight, and he fought.
He beat Matt Hughes twice.
Yep, Matt Hughes twice.
Whatever.
He fought Brian Ebersol, who was the hero when he had that. It was the funniest fight because you got a dude with a shaved-in arrow on his chest, and then you got Dennis Hallman in basically Speedos going out there to fight. So Dennis Hallman gives me a call, says, this fight card fell through. We need to replace these guys with some fighters. I give Skyler a call up. He's like 18 years old. Give him a call. He's drunk as shit. And I'm like, hey, this fight's in like 2 days. You want to do it? And he goes, hell yeah, I'm down. I'll do it. So call Dennis Hallman up. I'm like, yeah, I got one for you. We go out there. We drive out there to the weigh-ins, and we show up at the weigh-ins. We don't know who the hell he's fighting. We're checking out all these guys. We're looking at him like, maybe that's him. That's him. And we see this one dude. We're like, that guy's ripped, man. That guy's probably going to be the one who wins it. He's super ripped. Or that's probably going to be somebody else. He's got to be like a 55 or something. You were fighting at...
Yeah, main event. I was fighting 35.
You were fighting at 35. And so we thought maybe that guy's going to be like the main event guy. Then they call up the weight class, or they call up the fighters. They call up Skyler, and they call up this other dude. What was his name?
His name was Adam Ungaro.
Adam Ungaro. So...
yeah. I mean, let me clarify. I feel like he's leaving out a little bit of justice. First, for those who don't know who Dennis Hallman is, when it comes to jiu-jitsu, he's a man amongst men. If you, especially in the MMA community, you could go listen to Chael Sonnen's podcast. He will tell you how much of a badass Dennis Hallman is.
Oh yeah.
So we actually he calls me and he's like, yeah, you want to go do this fight? I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. The day before, I go hit the treadmill, run, burn off all the weight so I can make the weight. The crazy thing is we were late. We were late like 2 hours, okay? So I thought we were just going to go in there and weigh in and everything. We were late.
That's true.
Whatever.
So Dennis Hallman knew we were going to be late, though. He knew we were going to be late because I had to work before we could drive out there.
Yeah, and so we get to Bellevue. It's in Bellevue, one of the most beautiful cities. It's Microsoft City,
Washington,
right?
Bellevue, Washington.
Microsoft built this city, Bellevue, Bill Gates, and it's beautiful. We go and we're going to the Sky Bar that is at the top of like a 12-story skyscraper. And I'm not even, I'm 18, so I'm not even supposed to be in there, but I'm going in there for the weigh-ins for the fights. We walk in there, and they held the weigh-ins just for me. Just for me. And you know what?
They held it up.
I showed up looking, you know what? I had just been done partying, so I had like these skinny jeans on and everything, looking like an idiot, right? And they were waiting for me, and I walk in, this 18-year-old kid looking like a jackass. And the baddest-looking dude in there was Adam Ungaro. This dude looked like the bee's knee, just shredded, cut. Head to toe, cut. And they call him up. They finally call him up to do weigh-ins, and then they call me up. And I was like, well, son of a bitch.
Yeah, we were sizing up everybody trying to figure out who it was. And sure enough, that's who it was. So Skyler goes in, weighs in with them. We're like, all right, what do you want to go eat? McDonald's.
Yeah, I was hungry.
McDonald's and some soda. So I'm like, you don't want anything else? You're fighting tomorrow, man. No, I want McDonald's. I'm like, you fucking sure? You want any water or something? No, I want McDonald's and soda. So we get the McDonald's, we get the soda. Next day, same thing. What are you going to eat? McDonald's. What the fuck are you talking about? You want McDonald's? I want McDonald's and soda. And you're walking around carrying a 2-liter of soda, drinking a 2-liter of soda. So then we go out to the fight, get to the fight. Skyler goes out there, takes this dude down right away, and just grapple fucks the shit out of him for 15 minutes, beats the hell out of him, picks him up, slams him around, and dominates the fight from beginning to end. I don't think Adam Ungaro landed a single strike in that fight, if I remember. I mean, maybe laying off his back, he hit you with something, but you pretty much had his back the whole fight. Adam did a great job defending against that rear naked choke you were working on putting in. But you had his back for probably 13 and a half minutes.
Yeah, here's the thing. For one, in case you guys don't know who the first ever UFC heavyweight champion was, he was the guy who was commentating my fight. It was pretty dope. And they said I was all over him like an octopus. Crazy, not the analogy I'd use, but it was used. Second, when they made us show up to the fight, it was Northwest Fight Scenes. That's who we were fighting for. They made us wear their gloves. We couldn't wear anyone else's gloves or eye gloves. And they had these tiny holes in the gloves. So I had to wear double XL gloves to get my fingers through, but they were sticking over my hand like 2 inches. So every time I kept trying to do this, rear naked choke, it kept getting caught. I probably would have finished the guy in the first round, but that didn't happen. We ended up going the whole distance.
Picked him up, got a beautiful slam.
So
in the post-fight interview, the dude's trying to talk to him and say, hey, interviewing Skyler about the fight. Well, tell us a little bit about it. He's like, really, I just got to go puke. So the guy ends the interview. We go to the back. Skyler goes back, throws up.
Yeah, I had to puke. I was, cardio was not there, but I won the fight. I'll
and
take
he
that.
fucking ate McDonald's for dinner, and he ate it the next day and drank a 2 liter of soda before the fight.
Adam Garra was a 35-year-old man. I think he quit fighting after that because he lost to like an 18-year-old. But I'm a pretty tough cat, and he was pretty tough. He should have stuck with it. I think he probably could have reeled off a few good wins.
Oh, it was funny as shit. It was a good time. It was funny as shit. Yeah, I miss doing that though. I miss going to all those fights. To be honest, I miss coaching at all those fights and stuff too. So I used to coach him in all those fights.
Me, David Converse, Patrick Ryan. There's a few of us.
So David Converse went on to be ranked the #1 amateur in the country for a little while. He won several titles across Oregon and Washington and stuff.
20.
Crazy stuff.
Belts everywhere. For me, I actually ended up joining the Army. When I was fighting, I was in Job Corps, so I became a certified welder, all that stuff. I ended up joining the Army. I did a tour in Korea, Germany. It's just not something I ever got back into when I came back. And believe it or not, losing cardio, putting on weight, not an excuse, but it changes shit.
Trust me.
It changes
I fucking know that shit right now.
My cardio's out there. I'll go to the gym. I'll roll with guys. And when we're fresh, I'll smoke them. 2-3 minutes in, I'm getting beat by everybody in that gym. It don't matter who it is. Some white belt, doesn't matter. Coming in, I ain't got the cardio. I'm getting smoked.
No, you weren't in Bellevue. That's not the one you taped for him. You're talking about Salem. You're talking about a different fight.
Oh, that's the one I lost to Austin Marquis.
Austin Marquis is a high-level wrestler, though.
Yeah, he was a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. He tapped me out with like 30 seconds left, but he was undefeated in MMA. Never lost, didn't go pro. I don't know why. Because he beat some people. He even went against Chris Weston, who's fighting in Bellator, man.
He was a savage, man. Austin Marquis was a savage.
I mean, he's actually the only person who ever beat David Converse in a jiu-jitsu match at a tournament.
Yeah.
David Converse was rolling through jiu-jitsu matches, was #1 ranked AMI. I had a good fight with him. I almost knocked him out. The weirdest thing for me was the first round when I dropped Austin Marquis, he fell backwards. And I remember in the fight, they're like, you can't hit to the spine, you can't hit to the back of the head. So I wanted to run up and hit him, and I was like, I can't. So I went for like a rear naked choke or some shit, and he defended it excellently. But
yeah,
it was weird. Austin was a great fighter, though.
Great fight. Yep. I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That one you ended up losing. I've lost a few fights myself too, so don't matter.
I was 18. He was 22. I feel like I had good time to run, but I'm not going to take nothing from him, actually, because he beat everybody who was put in front of him.
So we got this next fight about to start right now. Cody Garbrandt versus Skyconthefinder. This should be a fantastic fight right here. Let us know in the chats who you got for this one. Right now, I picked Cody Garbrandt. Who'd you pick?
I picked, pretty sure,
you
Cody Garbrandt. I took him in a decision, I'm pretty damn sure. But like I said earlier, if they stand and bang, I don't like the matchup for Cody. He always leaves him. He strikes, and like when he throws hits, he leaves himself exposed and leaves these big holes, and people come in and clip him, and he gets knocked out. Dude's got a glass chin.
Yeah, he's got a glass jaw for sure now. And Skyconthefinder has got the ability to finish him. I picked Cody Garbrandt by decision.
I mean, you could tell right here, right now, Cody is way bigger than this guy, and he could just, if he wrestles him, he could gorilla fuck him. No problem. There's no way this dude stops him. This dude is not a better wrestler than Cody, and
very few people are.
And to get this out there
and
right
come
now,
out of the alpha male
I want to
gym,
get this out there right now. Folk style wrestling is the best wrestling when it transitions to fighting. Not freestyle, not Greco. He was a national champion in folk style wrestling. Even if this fucking Kai Kara France guy did wrestling in Europe, his freestyle wouldn't do shit to
what's
Cody's.
he doing there? What was he doing there?
Just get that out.
All right, so let's talk about that real quick. So right now you got Kai Kara France pressuring against Cody Garbrandt. We're going to come back to folk style in between rounds here or after the fight, depending on what happens here. Kai Kara France is pressuring. Garbrandt's moving around on the outside. He's not as light on his feet as we've seen him in the past. He is shuffling side to side, but he's not doing the footwork that he used before when it led to his title run. Maybe a little bit there.
You know who Cody Garbrandt reminds me of? And like this is a comparison I'm going to make. He is the less skilled, more successful Aaron Pico.
Ooh, comparing him to Aaron Pico.
He's not as good as a wrestler as Aaron Pico, and he's not as good as a striker.
He's not as good as a striker.
Aaron Pico's even a gold glove, but he's experienced way more success than Aaron Pico, which is fucking weird. But that's who he reminds me
They
of.
threw Aaron Pico to the Sharks, though.
Like, they both have absolute hands. They are both great wrestlers. Like no shit. Cody Garbrandt was a much better wrestler than I was.
All right, Skyler says he loves this.
So
He says it's one of his favorite beers he's ever drank.
it's pretty fucking good beer.
Give it a good
Actually.
smell. Okay. That's kind of a weird smell, to be honest.
Yeah, but it drinks great.
All right, let's try it. I'm not sure how I feel about that smell straight up. But wow,
This is fucking great beer.
fucking great drink there.
One of the best beers I ever
All
had
right.
in my life.
So we got pretty much the same thing going on. Kai Kara France throwing his or controlling the positioning here, and Garbrandt kind of circling a little bit.
Oh,
he
he got fucking clocked, you fucking
Kai
son
Kara
of a
France
bitch.
drops him.
Wrestle!
Oh, he drops him again.
Cody, wrestle, you
Don't
fuck!
call him in, Cody. You just got dropped twice.
Wrestle!
Oh,
Oh,
there we go. That's what you gotta do.
what you do? You wrestle fucking! Now you know he can't do it! No,
You
no,
let him go. You
no.
let him go.
wrestle! You can't stand with this guy. I set my car alarm off.
Set your car alarm off.
Son of a bitch.
I can't believe that. Holy shit.
I'm gonna take my keys out of my pocket.
Garbrandt lands it, or Kai Kara France lands a jab there. Ooh, an uppercut from Cody there.
Damn it, why is he still standing? You take it to the ground.
Oh, and he gets clipped again.
You can't stand!
Oh my God!
It's over! Stop it, Herb! Stop it!
Oh, and he
Fucking brains
stopped
get
it.
Scrambled.
He stopped it. Kai Kara France with the knockout. Like we said, he's got the ability to put him out. I pick Garbrandt by decision. France fucking makes a fool out of me. Damn it! Oh,
More
good
fucking
job.
disgust in my life.
Good job, though.
If it wasn't
Good job.
obvious to his coaches, what the fuck are they doing coaching him? It's like I told you guys before this happened. He cannot stand with this dude. He
Hey,
leaves openings.
Alpha male's full of wrestlers that love to strike.
Yeah, Alpha Male's full of fucking dumbasses. Fuck.
Right, now your dog's going crazy because you fucking set the alarm off.
It's not my dog.
Hey! Shut up.
That's Heather's dog. But hey, come here.
Damn it. Damn it, man.
Stay there. Don't come. No, don't come all the way up. Sorry.
It is what it is. You win some, you lose
Love you,
some.
Pooh.
Cody Garbrandt, though, glass jaw. Bro needs to retire because I don't want to see his brain take any more punishment, honestly. I don't like seeing him get knocked out a shit ton of times.
He doesn't need to retire. What he needs to do is be a fucking wrestler. I'm about to blow his Twitter up and let him know how much of a bitch he is for not wrestling. Because he's a badass. Dude's tough. He's so tough. And he's got good hands, but man, the problem with Cody is he thinks he has to knock everyone out, and he leaves these huge openings and gets blasted instead of wrestling when he's clearly better than the person he's fighting.
Man.
You know what? You ever heard of Khabib? Or Khabib? You ever heard of him?
Khabib.
He knew he was better than everybody at wrestling, so he went out there and he fucked everybody up at wrestling.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe that just happened. I mean, I can't believe it happened. He put up a good shot, or a good fight there.
Look, that's all I'm saying. That's what you do. When you're better than somebody at something and you know you're that much better than them, you do it. You make them prove they can stop it. If they can't, it's over.
Cullen called Cody by KO. So we know that
Haven't said, sup, Loki, what up?
So, a lot of us didn't pick Kai Kara France, but let's see how that affects the group, honestly. I mean, that's the main thing that really matters right now. So.
Anti-gravity, Cody by getting KO'd, but you were close.
Oh, Cody by getting KO'd?
He said Cody by KO, so I said, yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, play on words there. I kind of thought, you know what, pisses me off because, I mean, I knew for a fact 100% in my heart that Cody couldn't stand with him. I think the video says that. As I told you multiple times, if he stands, he's going to lose the fight. But I thought his coaches would be smart enough to say, hey, don't stand with this guy. You're going to get knocked the fuck out.
Come on, let's
go
get
out there
on
and wrestle him because there's nothing this guy can do to stop you from taking him down.
I don't know what the hell she's talking about. She moved to third. I keep looking at it. I don't ever see anywhere where she did in that position. I don't know what she was saying.
She's still at 7th.
All right, so let's see this. I don't think very many of us picked...
Ice Viking did not pick Cody Garbrandt.
I don't think many of us did pick Cody Garbrandt. So nothing really changes here. I got to transition. So, shit, hold on. So, nothing really changes here when it comes to the group. I'm going to refresh one more time, just in case. Yeah, nothing really changes. So, you got Ice Viking staying in first with 705. Liam staying in second with 665. Heather staying in third with 595. Cullen Thomas Sr. staying in fourth at 570. It looks like everything's pretty much the same.
I don't know what Kai Kara France is saying, but he's probably like, yes. I knew it's as soon as he decided he thought he could stand with me, I was going to knock him out. He's a beach. He should have wrestled me, but he didn't. On to the next one. That's what he's saying.
All right, I want to check to see the world standings on this stuff, too. So, world standings. So, not a lot of people picked France to win that fight. So, I dropped to 1402 worldwide. Overall, man, so what does Liam Perez got? 705. So Liam Perez
is way behind.
Wait. Ice Viking 705. Liam Perez 665. All right, so 705 for Ice Viking. So he is going to be...
You're on page 2. You need to go to page 1.
No, we don't want it because he's at 7. We're looking at the point wise right here. So Ice Viking
62. Tied 62.
You see him? Yep, right there.
I don't see him, but I see the points. 62.
You got to match up because sometimes if the person who has more wins, even if they have tied points, they're bumped above. So 9. So so he's right there. Logical. And then so the next one, I think he said 665 right there. Okay, so 665 for Liam Perez total points. Let's check that out and see where we're at with the group. If you're new to our stream right now, go to Crushing Cans Podcast /group/434. That'll take you to the Crushing Cans Podcast group. You can join that group. We got 37 people in our group right now. We're looking to grow that group. We want the biggest group on the Crushing Cans Podcast. We compete every week on this channel. We took a long layoff, but we're getting our shit together and getting back into it. And we always compete every week, whether we're streaming live or not. And let's see where we're at. So Liam is right there at 176 in the world. Damn, 2 in the top 20, and then we drop way fucking down with one fight. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there was a fight. I was like 3rd in the world or whatever, all the way up until the last fight, and I lost the last fight, and then I dropped out of the top 1,000.
So I think my highest was like 7th or 11th overall in the world for my finish. I don't know. We can ask Cullen. I think he can confirm that one on us or for us.
Yeah, I remember we were arguing over highest places.
Yeah. So I think that was it. Loki says hi. Sup. Let us know what you got. So right now we got Dustin Poirier is winning this competition or the poll as far as it goes, with 45% of our picks going to Dustin Poirier, 31% going to Charles Oliveira, and we got 24 to the fans, 100% to the fans, but if you're not sure who you think is going to win, the fans is a great option for you.
Here's what I think is going on right now. Nobody wants to vote for a guy that doesn't have his own hot sauce, obviously.
Hey, you know what? I've been doing some product videos. So if you look on our channel, I recently did the one for Conor McGregor's
Proper 12.
Proper 12. Woo! I mean, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the Proper 12 whiskey, but I will say one time I drank it watching football one Sunday, and I tweeted it out. McGregor retweeted it. I got like 12,000 likes and stuff on that. And then I just did the video for it.
Oh, you're pissing your own ass. Let me tell you something, guys. This guy, all right, first of all, apparently there's ways to drink whiskey that I didn't know. I go over to his house. He's like, hey, yeah, actually, it's a oiled whiskey, some shit like that. You got to put a drop of water
Yes,
in
you
it.
do.
You got to put a drop of water in it. I was like, whatever. Like, that's going to make a fucking difference, right?
So I told him this. I was trying to
Puts a drop of water
explain to
in
him
it.
how this shit
Puts
works.
a drop of water in that proper 12, and it turns into dynamite. Let me tell you something, eh?
So it pulls out the
Good.
taste.
It's really good.
It pulls out the taste. Now, this is something that oftentimes you do this with finer whiskeys. People do this with finer whiskeys, but I tried it with the proper 12 because, I didn't really like the proper 12, and then I was like, all right, let's add that drop to it and see how it works. I added it to it, and it worked.
It is
pulled out the
incredible.
flavor, makes it 100 times
It was
better.
actually extremely good. It was one of my favorite times
I'm glad
I've had.
I'm glad that you remember that because I tried telling other fuckers that and they won't listen
That's
to
the
me.
truest thing.
think I'm
I
the dumbest
never.
fool
I
in
thought it
the
was dumb as fuck, but he did it, and then I was like, "Holy shit, that's incredible!" I'm not gonna say I'm not a whiskey guy, but there's a lot of things I don't like. Sometimes it's a rough tasting whiskey. I like smooth whiskey, but you put that drop in there, ooh, it's
Makes
good.
it way better. So if you're drinking proper 12, give it a little drop of water in it and try it and tell me what you think. Come back and tell us what you think.
And I was on Twitter, and Conor McGregor's got this new restaurant place called the Iron Forge, something like that. The Iron Forge Inn. Yeah, that place looks super nice. They had the Christmas trees and everything.
Well, wait a second. Let me get back to what I was saying before we get too off track. So what I was talking about, I just bought Dustin Poirier's hot sauce, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another product video just like I did for the Conor McGregor one. I want to get better at doing those product videos because I want to be able to up the quality of what we're doing on this channel. So I'm kind of practicing with some of that stuff. I want fighter-related shit because that's what I really care about. I don't give a fuck about the other stuff. So I did the proper 12. I'm doing Dustin Poirier's hot sauce. I'm looking at other fighters to see what they got. It goes up and down throughout the whole thing. It tends to go down between fights and then up when the fights go back on. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to make another video for it and see how it works out. And I tried the hot sauce. I think it's more for shrimp, to be honest. I feel like it'd be really good with shrimp. Ooh, Ngannou versus Gon. Mazvar Izvalov versus Ilya Tapuria. Honestly, I feel like that's an easy fight for Mazvar Izvalov.
I'm pretty sure it's Cyril Gane, but yeah.
That's Cullen's favorite.
Cyril. Here's the thing about Ngannou, right? Ngannou's this guy who just walks into the UFC, has no fucking talent, just bigger, stronger than everybody, definitely on the juice, and wins the world title. Congrats for him. Cyril Gane might be on the juice too.
Dude, that fucking dude.
That dude has got fucking skill. And you know what? It's weird because you think about history and shit and how big the French army and everything was, but then all of a sudden the French are running shit, right? Cyril Gane, GSP, Kaikar France just won.
Although the
French are up and coming.
The French have the French Foreign Legion. They're not real French, but they get French citizenship. And that's one of the baddest fucking military groups to fuck with.
Look, all I'm saying is people with French bloodlines, all of a sudden, there's not a lot of them, but when they decide to fight, they're fucking stepping up.
Well, we're in between fights right now. Helios Guerrero. We don't show the fight on here. We talk about it. If we show it, we're gonna get canceled and shut down. The UFC doesn't let people stream their fights for them. And we're not trying to get shut down. So what we do is we talk about the
next fight's
fights.
coming. It's the third fight of the night.
So we got a couple more fights. You'll hear us talking about it and a bunch of other stuff. We're in between fights right now. Right now they're talking about Calvin Kattar versus Giga Chikadze. That's a Giga win, I think, in my opinion.
Giga's gonna smoke him because Giga's way fast. Giga's the fastest striker in the UFC.
I still can't believe Austin Springer's fucking submitted him.
He's a striker, so that makes sense. I feel like, okay, you give me a fight against Giga, I'm going to go out there, shoot a double leg, and I think I'm going to submit him in the first round. But you put Giga against any other fucking striker, Giga wins every day.
Giga's got way better.
Giga has the best striking I've ever seen in the UFC.
Way better.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's got phenomenal striking.
His striking is the best I've ever seen. He's crisp. He's clean. He knows when to throw power. He knows when to pull his power. And there's this thing in MMA where people tell you to punch through something to get more power. I don't like that. I believe more in the karate thing where you punch to a point and you generate all your energy to a point. And Giga does that. And that's what I'm big on. To me, Giga's the best that I've seen.
Yeah. No, Giga is the best. Sorry, that's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at that. I can't check that message right now. But really weird. So we got Geoff Neal coming up versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. I'm excited about this one. You picked Neal. I picked Ponzinibbio. I think Ponzinibbio is going to knock him out.
Yeah, I picked Neal. I think Neal's just more explosive. Like I said, I haven't seen a lot of fights. This is one of those things I had to go and look up YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I had to go to YouTube, which we're on, to figure out, who the fuck am I going to pick? Because I don't really know a lot about these guys. And they're fighting on the main card, which is weird, right? I know you guys are thinking, you guys are doing a podcast. This dude doesn't know shit. Well, I open cards, but I'm here. I'm a substitute, all right? And I had to get caught up in the game because I've been working so much lately last few years.
So I got Ponzinibbio
but
round
from what
one
I
KO.
saw, Neal looks explosive, and Neal's not a better striker. Ponzinibbio is, if that's how you say it. Ponzinibbio is a little bit cleaner,
Nibbio.
more methodic, but Neal is so explosive. I just feel like it's two strikers that are going to strike.
Hey, look at those ears.
Naturally, the explosive guy.
Ears.
Dude,
Look at those ears. Tell me that dude's going to lose. Whenever I look at dude with cauliflower ear, I'm like, yeah.
Look at those ears. That dude looks like a character from Monkey Ball for Nintendo. Look at those ears.
And then when he whoops up on fucking Geoff Neal here, you're going to change that opinion.
No, he'll still look like that, but I'll just think he's a better fighter.
Yeah.
I actually think he is a better fighter, but I think Geoff Neal's got a lot more power and explosive. That's
I'll
all.
move
I
that.
think he's going to catch him.
All right. So I'm about to add our group to the chat here. What I want you to do, if you haven't joined our Crushing Cans podcast group, I want you to go join that. Now, let's go to... Let me add that there. You covered that right there. No silence. You got to talk, man. Groups.
Yeah. Sorry, this dude's out here looking like fucking Curious George. He's got me distracted. But the greatest thing going on here, he's got that crypto.com. Y'all better get in on that action. Crypto's where it's at.
Which one are you in on right now? Which one are you big on?
I'm in on a lot of cryptos. You know what? If I got a chance to get something out there, Farmageddon. They have the highest APR returns right now in staking your coins.
I will tell you, I'm just going to promote this, even though I don't really believe in it, but I want to get my fucking money back. The Mars Shiba. Can't believe you got me in on that bitch.
Yeah, I told my brother to get the Mars Shiba because I put $300 in, then I was up $5,700. I didn't pull out because I wanted to be a millionaire, and I was like, whoever created this coin's up $5,700. Why would they pull out? Obviously, this coin's got too much shit going on to pull out. They dumped everything they put into it. The coin tanked. I pulled out at $900. I only ended up making $600.
Usually I do some research. This one I didn't because he was big on it real fast, and I was like, all right, we're gonna check it out, see how it works. Sometimes you get kicked in the ass.
I was big on what they were bringing to the they were talking about, you get the
BNB coin with it.
Okay, so when people buy, it was the 5% rolling back, and that was happening. I was gaining coins as people bought because they jacked the code from SafeMoon, right? They stole SafeMoon's code, but
SafeMoon crashed hard too.
The only thing, and I think SafeMoon's great. I still believe in SafeMoon. Their wallet sucks, and that's causing a tank. But when they figure out the wallet, SafeMoon's good. Anyways, why I like the Mars Shiba was it said they were doing weekly giveaways of BNB. It was like 5 BNB, and they didn't do that. And I'm actually looking into open up like some kind of class action lawsuit because they did not fulfill their BNB plan. And maybe I don't get any money back, but maybe we can take all the millions of dollars these guys stole from everybody.
So Geoff Neal's walking to the cage right now. We got Ponzinibbio already in the cage. On the poll right now, we got Dustin Poirier still picked to win, 43% to 34%.
This is good. Good.
Yeah, I like it. It's actually fucking pretty strong. What was it, 9 point something?
It's a 9 point something, but it's fucking great.
Now, as you know, if you've been on our channel before, we always tend to like to do independent craft brew beers. So right there, try to get that label in there. Independent craft brew.
Kachiga.
Right there. You can see it kind of right there. We like that.
9-1er. Not quite a Chimov, but whatever.
Anything independent craft brew, that's what we're always trying to pull in. We want to promote these local things. We want to promote these ones that are not as big. And first of all, you get the best beer from most of these independent craft brewers.
Without question, it's an independent craft brewer.
Mm-hmm.
The joke with Chimov is I was actually stationed when I was stationed in Germany. I went to the PX, not in the PX. It was actually the gas station, the shop at. And I bought the Chimov because it was like 14.3 or so. It's just before, whatever the hell the percentage is before a malt liquor is considered a beer. And I bought that. And when you buy that, they give you a cup at the counter. So I was just joking about that. It's like a joke with myself that nobody in the world knows. But yeah, now you guys know.
I thought you were talking Hamzat shit on that.
No. There's that's the problem because I said Chima. It's Chime. It's Chimay, I think. Chime.
All right, I pinned your so. If you look up there at the top of our chat, there you see a link to youtube.com/Skyconthefinder. You can check out his channel over there. Skycon, he opens up all those. Just so you guys, if you're new to us right now, you recently joined us. He opens up a ton of sports cards, other type of cards. So we recently did a pack battle over there for UFC cards, but he does a lot of football, baseball, basketball. He even goes into the Pokemon cards. He does Yu-Gi-Oh! He does all sorts of different cards. So he's a card collector. He buys cards. He opens them up online. He sells some of them. He gives away a lot of shit. And speaking of which, you got a lot of shit to give away right now. You were showing me earlier.
Yeah. So actually, on our channel, we're doing a lot of card pulls. I want to get into other things as well. It's Skyconthefinder. I want to be able to just the goal is to find things. Like I'm trying to find. So my first goal when I opened the channel was to pull $1 million card. That's my first goal, and I'm gonna meet that goal. That's gonna happen. So I've been going strong on the cards, but I also want to find loot boxes and things like that. Anyways, like he said, we got a lot to give away. I have a Christmas giveaway coming up. I'm going to have a giveaway for baseball cards, football cards, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically any TCG or sports card. I say the big three for the American big three. Basketball, football, and baseball. Those are my big three. And we're going to have giveaways for those sports and then some TCGs.
All right, don't want to interrupt you, but round one starting right now.
No, here we are.
All right, round one.
It's not about us. It's about
Ponzinibbio versus Geoff Neal, and honestly, Geoff Neal looks huge at this angle. I gotta see him move around a little bit.
Yeah, it's because he
still
looks like he's a foot tall.
Looks fucking
He
huge.
is tall though. That was one of the reasons as well when I was looking it up. I think he had 4 inches of reach on him, some shit like that.
So Geoff Neal's ranked 12th in the UFC right now. Ponzinibbio's ranked 14th. This is the welterweight division. 170 pounds right now.
And he had quite a bit of reach on him. That's another reason. There's 2 strikers. Neal was explosive and had a good amount of reach.
We're 40 seconds in, and nobody's thrown a real strike, though. I'm a little...
That's because they're both scared of each other. They're feeling each other out. They got to find their distance.
Ah, man. Geoff Neal's pressuring, though. Ponzinibbio's light on his feet. Neal's pressuring a little bit.
Ponzinibbio over there with that tattoo trying to do his impression of The Rock.
You know our uncle tied him to a tree, right?
Yeah. Nobody's going to believe us, but it's true.
It's true. My mom babysat him.
So growing up, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, his dad used to do wrestling in Portland.
Portland had great wrestling.
Portland had one of the biggest wrestlings, and his dad used to wrestle there, and our mom actually used to babysit him. And on top of that, our uncle, who's a few years older than The Rock, actually tied him to a tree.
So we got a little controversy there. Like they're talking about an eye poke.
And they're good. They slap it out. They slap it out. But yeah, here we go. Nothing significant yet.
Okay.
But yes.
Ponzinibbio with the straight left.
My mom babysat The Rock. My uncle tied him to a tree. Whatever. Obviously, they were both fools because dude's a millionaire now. They don't hit him up at all.
My uncle wouldn't pick him up now. Fucking Rock would bench press my uncle now.
Well, The Rock's got a lot more money to buy steroids than our uncle. Well, maybe not. But, I mean, a lot more money. But, I mean, I feel like our uncle actually grew up pretty successful. Our uncle owns a roofing business, and he does pretty damn well as well.
That motherfucker, though, he doesn't believe in a bank, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
Ooh,
we'll get into that, but
Geoff Neal coming forward. Ooh, and a head kick from Geoff Neal lands on
As far as this fight goes, this is the most boring fight of the night.
I don't know. I mean, that head kick was nice. They're starting to get into it a little bit. They're starting to open
one
up.
head kick, halfway.
Well, they're throwing some punches. What was that? Was there another eye poke? So Ponzinibbio is complaining about eye pokes, but I'm not seeing it.
Well, he's got his hands open, but look at Geoff Neal. He looks a little bit faster. Neal looks a little bit faster.
Bigger.
He's definitely bigger. I remember that was why another reason was a reach.
Okay, Ponzinibbio is faster when he actually lets go, though.
I don't think so.
He's faster when he lets go, I feel like.
I don't think he's faster at all.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like he's faster. What do you guys think?
Wait till they both throw. I don't think he's faster. Who thinks he's faster? Juicy Porky! Chio! I got you. Got you, Juicy Porky. What's up?
Ooh, yeah, I definitely think he's faster.
No, he's not faster.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments what you think, but I'm thinking Pons is faster.
Look at that.
I feel like he's faster.
No,
I
Neal's
think Neal's
way
a little bit
faster.
tighter with the fucking striking right now, but I think Pons is actually faster when he throws.
No way. No way. What are you watching?
I'm seeing him throw
Look
faster
at Neal.
when
Look
he
at Neal.
throws.
Neal's way quicker.
He's throwing tighter.
Neal's throwing from 6 inches
Ooh.
and they're lightning, dude. It's not even close. He's already cut him.
I don't know.
Your boy
That was a
Pons is
slow
bleeding.
kick.
Your boy Pons is bleeding down the side of his face.
Oh, he gets that jab inside.
No, he's missing.
Straight right.
Those are hitting hands. They aren't even hitting face. It's not even close.
There's a good cut right there.
Yeah, Neal's smoking him right. Look at how quick. Oh my goodness, lightning. He's like
What
lightning.
the fuck are you talking? He didn't land shit right there.
But he's just so much faster.
I don't think he's faster.
No,
That was
what are you
slower.
talking
That
about?
one was
Hans
slower.
is slow as fuck.
That one was slower right there for sure. But that jab's pretty fucking fast.
That was a nice
It's a close
looping.
fight.
I like that looping
It's
punch.
a close fight.
Yeah, Neal's winning. It's a close fight. Neal's winning by about 10 strikes, but
What the fuck are you talking about? We're about to pull up the fight stats on here in a second.
Neal's whooping his ass. I feel like Pons is getting the pressure though, and I know how these judges like pressure, but Neal's
That's a
landing
good jab there.
way more strikes.
What are they complaining? I'm actually getting annoyed with Pons complaining though. You gonna stop it for a second? What's going on here?
Wait, he said no. He said no. I'm good.
So
Let's
it's a nut
go.
kick.
Then he said stop the fight. He said, "Hey ref, yo, I'm bleeding from the eye. This dude's faster
So-
than me. I need a
Yeah. That's a clean nut shot. I mean, that's a clean nut shot. You can't really complain about that.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying he said it's okay.
It's
Come
weird.
on. And then he told the ref, no. Come here, ref. Save my life. I
don't
what
know.
the fuck?
I don't know. It was weird. I am getting a little bit annoyed with the complaining because I don't feel like there was the eye pokes that it looked like Pons was complaining about. Granted, we don't have the audio, so we don't really know what he's actually complaining about.
We know those. we know there are eye pokes.
They look like eye pokes.
I don't
is
need.
what they're
I don't
complaining
need a
about.
camera for that. I mean,
you
audio
do
for
need a
that.
camera.
Audio. I don't need audio for that.
Hey, trust me. Sometimes you need the audio. Me and Cullen have thought it was going to be something different, and when we listened to it, we're like, oh no, if we only had audio. So Pons is coming forward with the pressure now
Yeah.
again.
Hey, anybody tuning in now that hasn't gone, go to Tapology.com and join the Crushing Cans podcast fight group. We're trying to expand our group. We want to be the #1 group. We want to have the most people picking fights every week. Let's get it going. Let's get it going.
So round's over.
Yeah.
So tapology.com/group/434. You can check it out in the comments right there. Up at the top, we also have Skyconthefinder. His YouTube channel is pinned as the #1 comment right now for us. You can also subscribe to his channel as well. Ooh, Dustin Poirier takes 50% of the vote right now. All right.
If you guys like card openings and things, we've mostly been card openings. I also do a lot of things for my daughter. They just moved here from the Philippines.
So you're a military man.
Yeah, I was a military man.
You still are. You're in the reserves now. You're not active duty, but you're reserves.
I guess that counts.
You're still a
It's
military
weird going from active duty to reserves because I don't feel like I'm military man in reserves, but I guess other people do. It's just not the same.
So while you were in the military, you were stationed in
Korea.
South Korea for a while, and then you went to Germany.
Camp
where,
Humphreys and then Camp Vilsack.
Yeah. But so I'm gonna go to the part where you met your future wife, who's
I met her in Nuremberg. Met her in Nuremberg.
So you met her in Germany.
Yep.
You guys ended up getting married in the Philippines, and you have a daughter together now.
Yep, and she turns 4 January 8th. It's going to be a good birthday. But yeah, so
all right, round 2 right here. We're going in.
We're into round 2, but yeah, that's where I met her. We had a kid. It was great. Everything. We're married. It's great. We got him here to marry. It took a few years. Everything's going good. We do a channel now where we do cards. Like I said, my goal is to pull $1 million card. That's my goal.
Boom.
But as well, we want to do other things. We want to open opportunities for other people.
Hey, who took that first round? Who do you guys think took the first round?
We
Let us know in the chat.
We know Neal took the first round.
Let us know in the chat who you think took the first round.
Who took the first round? Neal.
Bob fucking Marley.
Neal.
You know what we're going to do? Boom. So in the first round, it looks like the striking was probably super fucking even. I'm going to let you guys see what I'm seeing here. Hold on.
Apparently,
Boom.
according to the striking, it says some fucking dude that's not Neal had more strikes, but that's not what I saw. It must have been every time I looked away to talk to you guys that maybe this Pons guy landed a strike. It's not what I saw.
I told you I was seeing something different than you're seeing.
I saw Neal winning. That's what I saw.
Well, we'll find out what the judges think here, too, unless there's a finish somewhere.
That was a huge right that they're not going to talk about.
I was fucking adjusting the scene,
him.
so I missed it.
He hit him. It was like
Who?
Neal hit him with a jab right. It was like a jab right. It wasn't even. It's weird saying a jab right, but it wasn't big. It was like this big, and hit him, and it stumbled him. It stumbled Pons.
All right.
But
They stopped the bleeding on his cut, though.
Well, yeah, it wasn't a big cut. But like I said, Pons has been controlling. He's been the pusher, which is weird. And the UFC judges tend to give the round to whoever's pushing the pace.
So what he means by pusher, he's been the one walking him down. He's been the one pressuring forward a little bit. Whereas Neal has been he's been circling, but he's been striking and he's been counter striking, and he's landed some good shots. But Pons is working on a takedown. He's got him down to the ground now, still stuck on the legs. Neal's got a whizzer in.
On the ground
Neal's
right
got a whizzer on. Yeah. Oh yeah. Great job.
Whizzer.
Fucking A. Good job, Neal. I mean, honestly, I'm going to give Geoff Neal the credit for that because I used to coach wrestling. One of the things that used to drive me crazy.
He coaches wrestling. He didn't used to. I don't know what the fuck he says that for.
One of the things that drives me crazy about wrestling is trying to get people to use a whizzer. Geoff Neal used the whizzer absolutely perfectly. That was beautiful work with that whizzer there.
All right, to cut Coach Jake off, when I wrestled, or even now when I coach, the whizzer is my single favorite, greatest move because I will throw an underarm spin or a fireman's or even a single leg, or I will throw a high crotch from anything from a whizzer, or I can do a hip toss from the whizzer. The whizzer is my favorite. You got 5 moves that are all gold that work damn near every time. The whizzer is my favorite move.
Oh, he hurt him! Neal hurt Ponzinibbio with that strike.
Oh, shit.
With that fucking straight right. He hurt him.
Oh, yeah. I feel like Neal's walking him down now. Yeah, well, that's the tell of the tape, right? Neal's walking him down, right? Oh, clocked him again.
Dude, Pons is hurt.
Pons is wobbling, but standing in there.
Hurt.
But he's not walking him down
hurt.
anymore.
Oh, man. Ponzinibbio's hurt. Come on, Pons. I got you picked.
Looks like the ref's ready to stop it. It looks like as soon as a big punch lands, this ref looks like he's on the juice. He's ready to stop it. He's in there.
Now Pons starts to land a little bit, but Neal just walks right through it.
I mean, there was no power behind it. Pons isn't. I mean, you can tell his legs aren't. Look at his thighs. They're shaking. Look at his thighs. They're shaking.
Dude, he's fucking tired.
He ain't got no legs. You can't put no power behind that.
He's fucking tired. He's trying to.
Nah,
and Neal lands again. A 1-2.
He's rocked.
You gotta stop calling them eye pokes, dude. They're not eye pokes.
He's rocked. They might have been an eye poke, but
that's 3 times in a row, though. I don't think
Neal,
so.
if you know that this guy's trying to call for eye pokes, though, in Pons' defense, Neal just needs to close his fucking gloves and throw. Just close your gloves and throw. This dude's not taking you down.
Dude, just fucking fight.
You're both strikers. Just go fucking smoke him, dude.
Just fight, man.
Good chick. You're way faster. You're way faster than Neal. Let's go.
Yeah,
oh, Pons landed a solid jab.
Solid jab.
This is his best strike of the night. Oh! That's
He gets
nice.
clipped.
What the fuck?
Oh, that was that straight.
Why you trying to fake? He tried to fake kick back heel.
Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, cover it up.
I gotta piss too. Don't knock the table down. In my opinion, Neal's up 2-0. Neal is up. But what do you guys think? I don't know how to do all the clicking shit. He didn't set the screen right. So, in my opinion, Neal's up 2-0. If you guys are saying anything right now, I can't see it. But Neal's probably going to finish him in this next round. Neal's going to finish him. Pons looks like he's scared. That's what I'm seeing. Pons looks like he's scared. And see, his coach is telling him. The coach is in the ear right now. It's muted. You guys can't hear it, but let me give you guys some details what his coach is telling him. Hey, yo, Pons is a fucking bitch, dude. He don't want to fucking fight you. Pons is a little bitch, bro. Caden Ahumada would sleep this motherfucker, bro. Caden Ahumada would sleep him. All right, get out there and drop this motherfucker. Anyways, that's what his coach was telling him. So Coach Jake was in the bathroom. Probably would have had a different approach. Coach Jake probably would have been out there. Hey, yo, Neal, check it out. You're better than this guy. Prove it. Otherwise, don't fucking go home tonight. Don't fucking go home. Sleep outside. Sleep under a bridge. You're worthless. You don't mean shit. That's probably what would have happened. Anyways, round 3's underway. We're at 4:48. Neal's doing a lot of jumping, and Pons looks flat-footed. And when it comes to strikers, when you're flat-footed, you're dead. When you're flat-footed, you're dead. So that makes me think Neal's going to finish it. Probably in this round. I'll be surprised if he doesn't. But Pons is looking flat-footed. Finish your shit. Let's go.
Oh, you save that one.
These tall boys ain't easy to crush. All right, Jake's back. I got a piss.
Hey, hand me my beer. I left it over there.
I don't know where you left it.
It's right there on that chair. Oh my goodness. All right, so
On a chair.
yeah, that one right there. That guy's a fucking psychopath crushing those fucking cans on his head. We don't actually crush them on our head usually like that, but whatever, man. I'll let him do what he's going to do. I missed the first minute of this round right now. I think that round 1 probably went either way. Round 2 was a Geoff Neal round. Round 3, I don't know what happened in that first minute right now. Neal's pressuring forward. We'll see where we're at there. Skyler's a fucking psychopath, first of all. We don't actually typically crush him on our head like that because that shit fucking hurts, man. Pons is pressuring forward. What I want to do is I want to see where the fight stats are at. We're going to transfer over here real quick on that. I feel like looking at the fight stats right now, Pons has landed 3 more strikes. It's a super close fight. Round 1's an either way round. Round 2's a Neal round, in my opinion. He fucking rocked Ponzinibbio there. I don't know what's going on with this round from the first minute here. Second minute's pretty close. 3 minutes left in the fight. And we got both guys standing in the center. Pons throws a 1-2. He lands a jab. Ooh, Neal with the good straight left. So Neal's standing in a southpaw stance. So that's his power hand right there when he throws that straight left. And Pons counters with a good hook there. And Neal lands another straight left. Another straight left. If you look at the fight stats right now, it's super close. They say that Pons has landed 4 more strikes. They say he's landed 4 more strikes, but this is a good fight. Both guys have a little bit of blood on their face right now. Neal's got a little bit of blood under his eye right now. But Pons has got a little bit on his nose. And it looks like the outside of his eye as well.
That was another big left. You guys want some facts? I'll give you some facts.
So he just walked back. You don't know what the fuck he's talking
about. Neal, okay, and Pons. So when the fight started, Pons was the aggressor, okay? But he went from fucking like Roger Rabbit to Franklin real quick.
Ooh,
now he's flat-footed, not moving much. I still got
Straight
Neal
left
winning rounds
from Neal
1 and 2.
again?
I didn't see a lot of this round, but
I think 1's either way, man.
so I don't know too much.
Oh, and he rocks it!
Neal just cracked him with a
Neal
right.
rocks
Looks like
Ponzinibbio
he's winning
again.
this round to me.
Again.
That's all I can say about that.
So Pons
But,
is starting to throw him out again.
Also, we only got 2 beers, one of them being a 10%er, so I figured, I don't drink that much, maybe once every 6 months or so. So I'm going to drink this Coke. But the truth is, apparently, the O'Sullivan bloodline's a little bit stronger than the O'Malley bloodline. I guess that's what it's coming down to. But should have got 3 beers, 4 beers.
So if you understand what we're talking about, we come from the O'Sullivan family line. And, yeah, that's what he's getting into.
The O'Sullivan and actually the Davis. My grandma is a pure blood Davis.
Blank.
So yeah,
Close
we got a lot of
fucking
Irish.
fight, man. Neal takes the advantage in strikes at this point right now with 72 total strikes.
I think Neal's winning. Looked like he clocked him another 2-3. Three straight lefts.
I mean, I don't disagree that he's
Neal
winning that
is the
third
aggressor.
round.
Neal is the aggressor. I don't see Pons doing anything special. Like I said, Pons flat-footed, but I thought Neal would finish him. When Pons got flat-footed, I thought Neal was going to finish him for sure. So disappointed in Neal.
15 seconds left.
If I'm the UFC, I probably cut both fighters for such a disappointing performance.
Oh, man.
Oh, but there's Pons, 4 or 5 straight strikes.
Neal starts to back up again, though, and time is up.
Yeah.
All right, so I honestly, I'm thinking Geoff Neal 29-28.
Yeah, 30-27.
Potentially 30-27.
30-27.
It really
Neal.
depends on how they gauge the aggression in the first round because that was a close round. And Pons walked forward that first round a shit ton. So it really comes down to that first round, but I think that it's a Geoff Neal decision regardless. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments real quick before they announce this thing going on right now.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Coke or Pepsi? Just kidding. Coke. Fuck off.
Hey, why don't you get the fuck out of here, Mr. IRA? We're going to fucking block you because we don't do that bullshit here. All right? So
they're joking. Don't remove it.
No, I ain't trying to have somebody post the same bullshit on our shit fucking 7 times, dude. If you're going to come watch our shit, come watch our shit.
I see what they're trying to. They're trying to pull
fuck
feeds.
You, dude. I don't want your fucking bullshit on here. Get the fuck out of here.
Anyways, you guys know who Jake Paul is. He's a famous YouTuber that's kind of a pussy. If you want to see him fight another YouTuber, I'll fucking smoke him. I'll finish him in the first round, promise you.
Now, we doing MMA or boxing?
Boxing or MMA, don't give a fuck. I'll smoke him.
MMA for sure, you're fucking him up. And
boxing for sure, I'm fucking him up.
Boxing's fucking...
He's a bitch. I seen him throw a punch. He's a bitch.
I don't know, man.
Tyron Lue didn't finish him, but I'll box him. I'll smoke him.
Yeah, so Amanda Nunes versus Pena has not come up yet. That's the next fight, actually. So right now, look at that. First round, super close. Like I said, they both land 17 strikes. They say Pons lands more in round 2, but Pons got rocked in round 2. So I honestly think Neal wins round 2. Round 3, I think I give to Neal as well. So I'm thinking probably 29-28 for Neal or 30-27. The first round's a toss-up. But either way, I think it's a Neal fight.
I think Neal won. No doubt about it.
Even guaranteed rate, they got their arrow pointing at Geoff Neal. They think he won too. And I picked Ponzinibbio, but...
Yeah, even if Pons landed more strikes, they weren't significant at all.
He didn't overall. Let's check that shit out.
I feel like Neal landed really good strikes.
Neal pulled away at the end there.
Throughout the fight, I felt like Neal landed really good strikes.
So Neal pulled away there in that third round with the strikes. It was pretty close going into that third round. Oh, split decision. Oh, Neal takes it. Yes, he does. Wait, I think they said split decision. We don't hear it. We don't hear it. So
they probably said 30-27. And homie was
split decision. So Geoff Neal by split decision.
Yeah, 2 30-27s, obviously.
So yeah, I don't know who gave that to Ponzinibbio, to be honest. Round 2 was really even, but based on the fact that he got rocked, you got to give that to Neal because the number 1 factor is damage. Round 3, Neal rocked him again, and he landed more strikes. So you got to do at least 2 and 3 for Neal. Geoff, or round 1, I'm saying is up in the air. And I said that the whole fight, it was up in the air. What did you guys think in that fight? Who did you think won that fight? Let us know in the comments there. What did you... Yeah, I mean, we all know what you thought.
I went 30-27.
Apache Operator. Ooh, you guys better check out that fucking channel too. Apache Operator over there. That's an Apache pilot. He posts a bunch of fucking videos and stuff about him flying Apache helicopters and stuff.
Like a legit Apache pilot, which is fucking nuts.
Yeah, like
you're only going to get that from like Army fucking pilots. So.
I'm trying to get him to take me up in one. He says he can't yet. But
no, he can't. There's only 2 seats.
I told him to fucking strap me to the outside. He said they can do that, and I said, let's do it. Ooh, Kayla Harrison. Are they bringing her in? They just posted her in the audience. Are they actually going to bring her in potentially?
No, but they're going to show her face. You don't not show the best.
No, her contract just came up. Her contract's over, so she's.
But I've seen her.
Ooh,
she
she's
talked
up
to
for grabs.
Dana White. Don't want to pay her money. Dana White's like, I'm not even going to give you $500,000 to fight. She's the best woman fighter the planet
And she just
ever
won,
seen.
she's won a couple $1 million contracts. So
Dana White don't want to
blame
pay her because he's a bitch.
But he said he could get me on the outside there, emergency evac stuff.
Listen,
Yeah, we're in a different house. We're in an Apache pilot's house right now.
Apache operator.
Oh, Miles is getting fucking blocked too. Get
No.
the fuck out of yeah! Don't post your live sport tech shit. I don't want that shit. Boom, gone.
Yeah, fucking.
If you start spamming my shit with bullshit, you're gone. Don't fucking send that bullshit, dude. Boom, there we go. We ain't trying to do that. Fucking bullshit, Miles bullshit out there. Pulling in some bullshit right now. All right, so Amanda Nunes, the queen of the jungle, 14 wins, 12 fight win streak, 10 finishes, 9 UFC title fight wins, 7 knockouts, 6 wins over current or former UFC champions, and 5 knockdowns. But usually when she knocks them down, she knocks them dead. So those 7 knockouts, I don't think count in that 5 knockdown. And she's about to be coming up here. Yeah, she knocked out Ronda Rousey. She beat the hell out of her. I mean, Ronda Rousey looked amateur compared to her. She also knocked out Cyborg. Beautiful job. Nobody thought Cyborg was... everybody thought Cyborg was the women's GOAT at the time. That's what I meant to say.
She fought a grandma
And
Cyborg, but whatever. Okay.
Nunes fucking finished her. Grandma Cyborg. She's a little bit older.
She
but-
beat Ronda Rousey. She beat a Ronda Rousey that wanted to come out and strike. You give Ronda Rousey a rematch, and she goes out there and puts her on the ground. Ronda Rousey finishes her.
Bullshit.
a
I don't
minute.
think Ronda Rousey ever beats her. You give her 10 out of 10 times. I think
Ronda
that
Rousey
Amanda
probably
Nunes
beats 9
finishes.
out of fucking 10 times.
I think Amanda Nunes beats her 10 out of 10 times.
No, Amanda Nunes' ground game is kind of fucking gay.
Shit. I think Amanda Nunes beats her 10 out of 10. Like, I don't honestly give Ronda Rousey even a single fucking chance in that fight.
Well,
Ever.
you're wrong for that.
Ever.
because She's way better. I mean,
At what? Throwing a head and arm?
she's just...
If you're an amateur wrestler, if you're a fucking JV wrestler.
She was a judo world champion. What the fuck?
She throws his head
She
and arm.
beat Kayla Harrison when Kayla Harrison was a little bit younger than her. No doubt. But she beat Kayla Harrison. And
First of all,
Kayla
all she
Harrison beats
throws
them
is a
both
fucking head and
now.
arm.
But
Varsity level wrestlers stop a head and arm left and right.
doesn't matter. I mean, that's how not advanced women's division is, because it's not a very advanced division. But regardless, Amanda Nunes' ground game is kind of fucking weak. I seen her go to ground game with that Finland, that girl, the
Let
Finnish
me know.
girl.
Let me know in the comments right
Who
now.
was that Finnish girl who had all those like 12 finishes? And she was an amazing Taekwondo girl. Went to the ground. It went to a decision, but Amanda Nunes didn't finish her. If Amanda Nunes can finish her and went to the ground, maybe she's not finished. Maybe it was Netherlands. Is the girl is like the best Taekwondo fighter girl in the world. But if she didn't finish her on the ground, the whole fight was damn near on the ground. She damn sure ain't
I don't
beating
know
Ronda
who you're
Rousey
talking about.
on the ground.
I don't know who you're talking about, but I think she dominates Ronda Rousey every fight that she has with her.
No, I mean if it stays on the feet, but it's not going to stay on the feet. 9 times out of 10, it's going on the ground. That's just fight statistics.
I don't think Ronda Rousey's throwing her ever. Not with a head and arm.
If she'd do something different. She was a judo champ. She's got more than a head and arm. She was a judo world champ.
I mean, she was good at judo, but that's all she did in the UFC was throw girls with a head and arm.
because it worked. She could do other things. She
And
won
then she
a world title in
And
judo.
then she got head kicked, knocked out, and then she got fucking knocked out by the strikes. I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest,
Holly-
part of
Yeah, her
I will tell
striking
you,
is
I
garbage.
will tell you, Ronda Rousey, for how good she was, she could have been 10 times better with a different coach. I feel like Edmund did her a complete disservice when it came to MMA. He made her feel like she was actually good at striking.
Listen, it's the fucking fighting triangle. It's the MMA triangle. If you are a striker, you fight jiu-jitsu guys. If you're a wrestler, you fight strikers. And if you're a jiu-jitsu guy, you fight wrestlers. That's the triangle. It's always going to be that. But if you're a fucking wrestler and you try to stand against a striker, you're going to lose 10 times out of 10.
I mean, most of the time.
You're going to lose every fucking time
Most
if you're
of the
wrestling
time.
and try to stand. Okay? And if you're a jiu-jitsu guy and you try to fucking stand with a wrestler, you're probably going to lose because wrestlers are more brutal.
Let me get an update. I'm not watching the Lomachenko fight, dude. I wish I was, too.
Why would he ask that?
I think Ronda got too complacent and tried to outstrike a boxer. She would ensure it goes to the ground every other fight.
I agree, Apache Operator. She would ensure that.
Except that when she tried to take down fucking Holly Holm, it didn't work out for her, and then Holly Holm knocked her out with a head
Holly
kick.
Holm isn't Amanda Nunes.
No, Holly Holm was a boxer, not a wrestler or a jiu-jitsu girl.
Doesn't mean her takedown defense was less than Amanda Nunes.
And she knocked her out with a fucking head kick. Holly Holm, speaking of Holly Holm real quick, she recently just got inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. Right alongside, was it Roy Jones Jr.? She just got inducted into the Hall of Fame with.
She's a great female boxer.
She was a great fucking MMA fighter and boxer. But yeah, congratulations to Holly Holm getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. I'm excited for her. That's awesome stuff. So in our poll right now, we still got Dustin Poirier, 57% saying Dustin Poirier is going to win that fight with 124 total votes. Charles Oliveira gets 35%, and the fans get 8%. So, the fans are basically the ones that I consider who are up in the air on it. I think 100% of us agree that the fans are winning with this fight.
Nope.
I don't think it's a bad fight at all. I think it's a fantastic fucking fight. Apache Operator says Ronda wins 7 out of 10. I disagree. And I think that's why she left. I think Ronda got too complete.
She lost multiple fights. She left. She went to the UFC. She went to the WWE, who's going to pay her 10 times more to go out there and flake matches than the UFC, who doesn't want to pay their women fighters.
However, this is the difference. So the WWE has a grind of a fucking schedule of rehearsing your fucking shit going on, traveling through different cities, doing all this shit. It's like a continuation thing where it's over and over and over.
They don't really rehearse. If you watch anything on WWE, they don't really rehearse. What they do is they go out there and they'll whisper in their ear as the match goes on.
They definitely
what the moves they're going to do.
They definitely rehearse.
There's not once you become a main card, there's not a lot of rehearsing. They just go out there, you whisper in the ear what you're going to do. They know who's going to win before the match starts. And then they just kind of make it up as they go. But when it comes to UFC, Dana White doesn't want to pay his fighters, right? He's a multi-billion-dollar company who doesn't want to pay his fighters. You got people like Kayla Harrison, who keeps winning million-dollar tournaments in the PFC, and he doesn't want to pay her.
She definitely won. So Apache Operator says she won all her fights in the movie Fast and the Furious. Yeah, that is true. Fucking Fast and the Furious,
right?
Man.
But what's up with Kayla Harrison? Kayla Harrison keeps winning the PFL championships.
She's an independent contractor.
And
she's open
the
right now.
UFC doesn't want to even give her like $200,000 a fight. She's the best woman fighter in the world. Pay her.
They just showed her on TV.
Why do you think Amanda Nunes is so successful? Is it because
maybe they want
she's
her.
the best fighter in the world, or because she trains with the best fighter in the world?
I mean, typically when you train with the best fighters in the world, you can become one of the best fighters in the world.
Amanda Nunes is number 2.
So
Kayla Harrison is number 1.
We'll see what happens. Let's see if they bring in Kayla Harrison. The problem is with bringing in Kayla Harrison, there's no real, like I said, 145-pound division. There's not a real division there.
Yeah, well, on top of that, when Kayla Harrison walks out and finishes Amanda Nunes in the first round,
but the
UFC loses complacency to PFL.
They just won't make that fight, though. I mean, Nunes is a training partner. They're not going to make that fight, so it makes it hard.
You think they won't, but eventually Kayla Harrison, being the baddest woman on the planet, wants to... Everybody knows she's the baddest woman on the planet.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens.
You can only let that go for so long before you're like, all right, it's time for it to happen. I love you, but we're stepping in the ring together.
I mean, but when you're making $1 million paychecks, it ain't hard to fucking say, you know what? I'll stick with the PFL.
I mean, that's what she was doing because
the
UFC didn't want to pay her.
Pena's walking into the cage right now. She steps in. She said that Amanda Nunes was scared of her. I don't understand where she comes off saying that, considering the fact that she can't even put a real win streak together to get a UFC title fight. They just gave it to her because they had nobody else really to fight Nunes right now.
And she's similar in size. The only thing I'm going to say in this fight, Nunes looks like she's actually shed a lot of body fat. And I don't think that's smart. Her weight on everybody is huge difference.
It's just the difference of fighting at 45 and fighting at 35. When you're fighting those 45 fights, you don't need to be as lean. And then you go down to 35. But, the one thing about going down weight, like I've always said, is when you start working on getting back down lower in weight, it could be dangerous for you. It could be bad for you. Check the Twitter poll. What Twitter poll? What Twitter poll are you talking about? Anti-Gravity says, check the Twitter poll. Yo, let me get an update on Lomachenko. What Twitter poll are you talking about, Anti-Gravity?
He wants you to check the Twitter poll for Lomachenko. Like, you can't check that yourself?
Got to pull this shit up. If I gotta log into shit, I ain't logging in. I gotta log in. Oh, wait. Should be fast. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I gotta find this poll. You keep talking while I look for this poll he's talking about.
All right. Amanda Nunes is walking out. She's thinking, hey, I got another easy fight on my hands. UFC doesn't want to sign real fighters for me because I'm a big money draw.
The fuck is this?
Here she comes.
Motherfucker talking about?
Sitting here, wow, where's Kayla Harrison? I hope I never have to fight her.
I'm glad she's my training partner.
But here we go. She's walking out to the cage. Knows she's got another first-round victory under her hand.
Shoot me a link to
lights
the Twitter
and shit
poll.
look cool. Whatever. Got another crypto.com on her chest. Obviously, UFC sponsored by it. Anyone who's smart, you get into Farmageddon.
Oh, he's got a poll right. Ooh, the Twitter poll is tied 50-50 with 2 votes. I'm sorry, that's 2 votes to 100 and something fucking votes. I'm not worried about that Twitter poll. 136 votes. 59 saying that it goes to Dustin Poirier.
A lot of people voting with their heart tonight.
I mean, you know, I think a lot of people just put the fucking stock on the Conor McGregor shit.
Maybe. There's no way anybody actually watches fighting that thinks fucking Dustin Poirier is going to be
She's nipping.
There's no way.
Look at those
it's
things.
possible, but Oliveira is obviously clearly going to win this fight. But I picked Dustin Poirier.
We're going to
Makes me
see.
feel better.
We're going to see. When we watched that last fight with Oliveira, he was getting his ass whooped up until that 5th round. And then he was able to clip him. And he was able to win that.
It's just too big.
Nunes hugs all of her team, getting ready to walk to the cage. Getting that Vaseline rubbed on. We're about to get our first 5-round fight, first title fight of the night on. This is the last pay-per-view of the year. This should be good. This should be real good here.
Honestly, it's actually, for the UFC, they normally put their biggest pay-per-view on for the last one of the year, and this one's kind of weak compared to past history.
Well, they put their fucking biggest one on typically during International Fight Week when they put all the shit together. But this is a good one to end the year. I mean, you're never going to have a time where Dustin Poirier is riding higher than he is coming off of 2 wins over McGregor. You're never going to have a time when Oliveira is going to be riding higher than he is being the champion of 155. So, I mean, that's the best time for these two. You got the women's GOAT and Amanda Nunes out there right now going against a contender and Julianna Pena. You know, the difference is like typically probably 75-85% of the time you're not going to see a person who's like 1-1 or 2-2 going into a fucking title fight unless they just lost to the champion in a close fight. So, I mean, that's the difference. You got 33 versus 32. Nunes is 33 years old. Pena is 32 years old. Nunes 5'8", Pena 5'6".
Pena looks like she's been focusing more on her Botox than her fighting. Let's go.
Look at those lips. She's got her hair tucked into her shirt, too, so you don't want that to get in the way. Let's see how it goes. You know, but in all honesty, anything can happen here. Anything can happen.
Like I said, everyone stands a puncher's chance, but when it comes to skill level in this fight going the distance, Pena don't stand a fucking rat's ass chance.
What if she fucking takes her down? So she's a Washington native, if I remember right. I feel like she's out of Spokane. I might be wrong, but I feel like she's out of Spokane.
I think it said she was out of Spokane. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I feel like she trains with like Chiesa and those guys and Sam Cecilia. And well, actually, I don't know if Sam Cecilia even trains anymore, but I know he was coaching wrestling for a while. But they were all out of the same camp for a while, and she's from the same area. So you know, I don't know. Upsets can happen. Julianna Pena, 11-4, 5 feet 6 inches tall. Oh, she's fighting out of Chicago, Illinois now. Plus 650 underdog. Might be worth just throwing a little bit of money on just for the fucking chance to win it. Just for the puncher's chance.
Yeah, if you like losing money, but
fucking plus 650.
650, that's not even worth touching when you know she's going to lose.
You never know nothing. The fight decides it. We all are pretty fucking certain. We're all pretty certain that we know who's going to win it, but the fight decides it.
Yeah, Vegas was serious about their money. They made that like minus 1,000. Try to get more people betting on her.
We'll see what happens. We got Bruce Buffer announcing him out. Nunes has been stretching for about 5.5 minutes here, rolling her shoulders out, making sure she's loose and good. We'll see what happens here. So she's a minus 1,000 favorite.
That's the thing about being a multiple times champion. You can do stupid shit like 50 minutes worth of shoulder rolls.
21-4. You know, it's crazy to think that, you know, she's considered the GOAT right now and she's still got 4 losses. Yeah. That's like the biggest difference between boxing and MMA.
Well, another big one to me is she got knocked the fuck out by Kat Zingano and never avenged that loss.
Yeah. Period. I mean, the difference was the careers, though. Zingano went on to be a 50-50 fighter where she went on to be dominant. Yeah, and
she got knocked the fuck out by her. But nobody's considered the GOAT getting slept by average fighters. Nobody is considered the GOAT getting slept by average fighters.
You get
all
better,
I'm saying.
You improve in time or you get worse in time.
And when you improve, you win. You avenge your fights.
But
never
why?
If
she went back and lost a lot, why?
Why? All right, why? Because she can go get knocked out again.
Maybe.
As much as you believe it, Zingano is the best striker, second best she's ever fought.
Ooh, I don't know if I agree with that at all.
Second, yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that.
That girl from the Netherlands is number 1, but
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What girl from the Netherlands?
Is her best fight. Is the closest fight Amanda Nunes ever had.
What the fuck are you talking about? What girl from the Netherlands?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Shevchenko?
Tall, skinny girl?
You talking about the 125 champion Shevchenko?
No. I'm talking about
she fought twice? She won a split decision over her? Valentina Shevchenko?
Maybe the girl who was, if it was close.
I don't think she's from the Netherlands.
Pretty fucking sure she's from the Netherlands. Go ahead and look it up. You got the Google on the internet right fucking here.
Yeah, I don't think that. Oh!
Kicked her right in the fucking leg.
Kicked her in the leg and fucking put her down.
Might have even broke her fucking cracked it or something. That looked
another leg kick.
Pretty nasty. Look it up.
Hold on, I want to watch this fight. You got to be talking about Shevchenko. Keep talking, though.
No, I'm watching. I told you, she fought her as her closest fight. You're like, oh, she won a split decision. Obviously, it's a pretty fucking close fight. Must be talking about the same person.
You might be. I mean, that's the only one I can think of because I don't know who the fuck you're talking about from the Netherlands.
No, not her.
That's the fucking... I don't know who you're talking about then. Look through her record. All right. Oh, she drops fucking Pena again. She drops her with a straight left or straight right.
To be here. Let's not pretend this is something we didn't know. Not Cyborg. Maybe Pennington.
Definitely not Pennington. She's American.
Yeah, no, not her. Maybe it should be.
The only thing I can think of is Shevchenko. Those have been her closest 2 fights.
Might be.
And she's the 125-pound champion right now.
Tall, skinny
girl. So you got Pena working on a takedown right now. She's got a single leg. Amanda Nunes has a whizzer in right now. And Amanda Nunes attempts to throw her to the ground. She kind of gets her to the ground. She does get her to the ground. And Pena is sitting on her butt right now with Nunes threatening for a choke right now. She's got one arm under the chin. The hands are unlocked. Pena is fighting the hands right now. She fishes for an underhook. That's Nunes, the champion, fishing for an underhook. And Pena is flat on the mat right now, pressured up against the cage with the champ on top. We still got Skyconthefinder looking up the fight he's looking for. And we got Amanda Nunes taking the back of Pena in round 1. Is she going to choke her out? And I picked Nunes to win by decision, I'm pretty sure. But she might choke her out. And Pena is not looking happy right now with Nunes just grinding across that jaw right now. She's got her back and she's got her arm fished across the face, like right across the jaw and the mouth, kind of creating pressure, fishing her arm in there. Nunes is biting hands there. Or, sorry, Pena's biting hands and she works to get up, but Nunes smothers her back down to the mat. Nunes starts looking for another choke here from basically a front headlock position with an arm out. She's got the head wrapped up. Pena's still on the ground, but she's looking certainly outclassed. And Amanda Nunes smiles, looks up and smiles. This must be fucking easy for her right now. And Pena's ranked number 3. She's the number 3 contender. Ooh, look at that. So we got some...
Yeah, it's this girl. Jermaine de Rondami or whatever.
Oh, Durandamy? Yeah, Durandamy
That's
was
what I'm
good.
talking about.
Durandamy was really good, but it's been a while since she's been fucking good, though. She got old.
I mean, she is old, and that was her best fight.
So Durandamy got old, but her best fights definitely came. She has a win over Julianna Pena, who is fighting right now. But her best fights were definitely
she choked
over
her
Shevchenko.
out. So the fact that Amanda Nunes hasn't, is embarrassing.
She choked her out in the 3rd round. This is still the 1st round. And first of all, the best fights that Amanda Nunes has had, her toughest fights outside of her loss there, both of them came to Shevchenko. Shevchenko's the 125-pound champion. Those are definitely the top 2 girls at 135. Shevchenko can fight at 35 again, but those are the top 2 for sure at 35 is Shevchenko and Nunes. Durandamy was great, but she's just gotten old, unfortunately.
She would fucking smoke Shevchenko.
No, she would not.
Like a joke. She'd smoke her.
She would not. But that's a fight that they could make happen potentially. Round 1 is over. That was a very dominant round from Nunes there. Pena's a little frustrated right now. So we're in between rounds here. Now we said we were going to talk a little bit more about some of our MMA stuff. So Skyler made his MMA debut the day before his high school graduation. This was in Vancouver, Washington. We fought at what was that place called? What was it called now?
Brawl in the Mall.
The Brawl in the Mall. It was Vancouver. It's Vancouver Elite Martial Arts now, but it was called something else back then, wasn't it?
I have no idea. But
doesn't matter. Either way, Skyler goes out there the day before his high school graduation. He fights another guy, takes him down right there. So the kid comes out with a head kick, throws a head kick, misses by about a mile. Skyler just steps back out of the way, shoots in a double leg, takes him down, finishes him off with ground and pound. About 30 seconds into the fight, kid taps out due to ground and pound. And we are into round 2 right now with Amanda Nunes versus Julianna Pena. And Nunes wins round 1. Pena kind of does back her up with that jab there, though. All right, so basically they're just kind of staring each other down right now, both kind of popping stuff out, not really throwing anything. Nunes throws that overhand left.
Pena landed the jab. That's about all that's happened.
Yep, right there at the beginning. Ooh, Pena gets an elbow in there. They're standing right in front of each other. Ooh, they both throw rights.
Pena's landing much better strikes.
No one really landed clean there.
She landed them though.
She landed that jab at the beginning, but neither of those strikes were clean.
She landed
that's
two,
a clean 1-2 there.
3, 4,
it's a 1-2-3.
5, 6.
She
6
fucking hits her good there.
7 to 1.
Pena's landing now.
8, 9.
Oh my!
9 to 2.
And a straight right from
not even
Nunes
close
backs
right
her
now.
up. Ooh,
10
and Pena lands
2.
again with the jab. Pena's outstriking her right now.
Using that reach. I mean, it looks like a coach.
A 1-2 from Pena.
Looks like somebody came with a game plan. You use your jab, as ugly as it is, it'll stall her. And yeah, it's the nastiest. It's the ugliest jab I've ever seen in MMA.
But nobody's using head movement at all. Nobody's moving their head.
Female fighters, you're not going to see head movement.
No head movement.
Pena just clocked her again.
Ooh, Nunes lands a good right
The
there.
knee was a stupid idea from Pena. She's out striking her. Why throw a knee?
And Nunes lands again. Pena lands.
Clocked her again. Nunes looks like she has a chin here.
Pena lands again with the straight
Maybe
left.
not, because Nunes isn't even bleeding.
Wait a second, she's stopping now. She might be hurt.
She's definitely hurt. I mean,
Her mouthpiece got knocked out. Nunes. No, Pena's mouthpiece got knocked out.
There it is. Put it back in. Here we go. Land another clock. Pena's whooping her ass.
This is a wild round here.
You gotta wonder why Nunes is.
Nunes lands. Pena throws again.
Right.
Nunes lands.
Another left. There you go. Three
What
straight.
a weird fucking
Three
round.
straight strikes for Nunes. They both split a carry there. Pena's coming in. Pena got blasted by right.
This is a weird round.
Pena needs to chill. She's losing these exchanges now.
A missed jab from Pena,
there she goes.
and
Hits her with
Nunes
the left.
lands.
Clips her in the eye. That was Pena. Clipped her. Hit her with the
Nunes
right.
landed with that right on that.
Pena hit her with the right.
Oh,
Pena hit her with another right. Another
fucking
left.
head movement, girls. Come on.
Another right. Another left. They both split there.
Nobody's moving their head.
Left. Big left from Pena.
Nobody. Jabs
left.
from Pena.
Making Nunes
Fucking
look like a
like
rock
three
and sock
jabs
and just
from
fucking
Pena.
head bobbing back like she's.
Oh,
fucking
no.
sock.
Nunes is hurt.
Nunes is done, dude.
Nunes is hurt.
Nunes is out here.
Back up and strike, Pena. You're landing.
Pena's winning the round, though. She's going to take the round.
I don't know why she gets the takedown.
Yeah, Nunes is hurt.
Nunes
we know that.
is
Nunes might
hurt.
even get submitted because she's hurt. She doesn't know where she's at.
Oh, Pena's looking for a choke.
It's over.
She's got the rear naked choke and no hooks.
It's over. Ref stopped it. Pena
Wait,
quit.
what the fuck?
Because Nunes quit. Nunes quit. It's over. Pena won.
She quit?
God damn it. Like Jake said, you put your money on the 650 underdogs. Don't fucking listen to me. Nunes just quit.
What just happened? I'm so confused.
Man, Nunes quit. She tapped the mat.
Did she?
That's what I saw.
No heart. The choke wasn't even in.
It's over. Pena won.
The choke wasn't even in. What the fuck happened?
She quit. I think she broke her hand, I think, is what she's saying. She broke her hand.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe, but she quit.
She quit. I don't care if she broke her hand. Honestly, I mean, I feel like fighters have fought through worse than a broken hand. They finished fights.
The California kid who never had a knockout until he smoked Ricky Simon, Ricky Simone, never had a knockout, broke his hand twice,
Uriah Faber,
and took the loss. Yeah, California kid.
Yep. I'm just clarifying that for anybody watching who don't know what you're talking about.
She broke her hand.
That's crazy. She was getting rocked.
She probably didn't even break her hand. She just quit. She didn't want to get tapped out.
She was starting to get landed on there too.
Embarrassing.
And then the choke wasn't even in.
Yeah, and so this is another reason you can never put Amanda Nunes in the GOAT of all fighters. Because Kayla Harrison would have finished this girl in 30 seconds, and that's just what the fuck it is.
Crazy.
Because you know what Kayla Harrison would have done? She wouldn't have stood with her. She would have went out there, slammed her on her back, and finished her, and it would have been done.
Crazy. It wasn't even in. She definitely was tapping there.
She tapped Matt before the choke was in.
It wasn't even in, and she just kind of looks up like,
look at the ref like, yeah, I'm done, and then she points to her gloves.
I don't care about the handbrake. I don't really care about the handbrake. I've seen fighters fight through worse. I mean,
yeah, I get submitted at that point.
So Anti-Gravity says she has to be talking about Shevchenko, except it says Shift Chain Co.
No, I was not talking. I was talking about the girl from the Netherlands. Motherfucker, look at people she fought, and there's only one of them from the Netherlands. I know who I was talking about.
Dude.
It's Jermaine.
Okay, my stock in fucking Nunes dropped. My respect in Nunes drops way fucking down because you're a fighter, man. Like, people fight all the time with broken injuries to finish through fights. Like, especially when it comes to hand injuries in particular.
You know what? It's like I was saying when I was worried about this fight. She looked so skinny and small. She finally fought somebody her size. She lost all her weight. That was her big advantage. In any fight she's ever had, she was just a mountain bigger than everybody. Just so much weight on them.
So they already start cutting the ramp off.
She went out here, fought somebody her size. She cut all that weight, and she got her ass kicked.
So you know they're going to do an automatic rematch just because of the dominance of Nunes leading up to that.
And Pena probably will whoop her again if it's at 35. If it's at 45, maybe not. But
they'll do it at 35.
Amanda Nunes looks too small.
They'll do it at 35.
She didn't have the weight on her. She looked. It's just you could tell she looks cut, and she never looked cut before. And without that weight, she ain't the fighter she once was.
Which hand's supposed to be fucking broken? The hand that she's moving around or what? She's clapping her hands now. God, I lose a lot of respect for Nunes from that one.
She quit.
Oh, man, I lose a lot of respect for her for that.
And can you really call somebody a goat when they're a 45er getting smoked by a 35er? I got to piss, but I'm just saying.
I don't know. I just know. All I know is I lose a lot of respect for Amanda Nunes because of that.
You think Rousey loses 10 times out of 10? You're high.
I still think Rousey loses 10 times out of 10.
Rousey wins 9 out of 10. No problem.
I think Rousey loses 10 out of 10. Let me know. We're going to do a new poll. Who wins? Rousey? I'm not even going to do a new poll. We're going on the last one. Who wins majority of the time? Rousey or Nunes? Rousey or Nunes? Just the majority of the time. It doesn't have to be 10 out of 10. Doesn't have to be none of that shit. Doesn't have to be 9 out of 10. Who wins the majority of the time? Rousey or Nunes? Let me know right now in the comments. I want to know who wins. I can't believe that. I mean, he obviously has a lot more fucking respect for Rousey than I do. But I never thought Rousey was that great in the first place. But, man, congratulations, Julianna Pena, new women's 135-pound champion. The fifth, as they say, the fifth undisputed women's champion. Crazy that they call that, you know, I can't believe that she tapped out. I don't know, man. It is what it is. So we're going in on the rematch of that. What's crazy is, you know, a couple matches ago, we were starting to say that there was no one to challenge Nunes. And now here we are. Nunes loses. Wow. So, it is what it is. Congratulations again, Julianna Pena, formerly out of Washington. Now they're saying out of New York. So,
first of all, we can't say nobody challenged Nunes. We were just talking about how the girl from the Netherlands had a very good fight with her.
But she's old and she went 50-50 post then, and that makes her not a challenger anymore. I'm going to go to the bathroom. You take this over.
Let's see. What do we got here? Ronda got too complacent. She won all her fights in the Fast and Furious. Okay, check Twitter poll. The fix is in, boys. There's no fix. Nunes got fucking worked like a puppet. Mom wins. My little baby brother, who is 3 years old, wins. Parsa Mohan. Yeah, Amanda Nunes is really kind of like a sloppy fighter, not very good. But she's always just been a lot bigger and gone out there and bullied everybody. She kind of fought someone similar in size. And I even talked about it earlier in this fight. I was kind of worried that she looked cut. She lost all this weight. She didn't look a lot bigger. How was that going to play into this fight? She kind of went out there and got her ass whooped. Looked like a little bitch. Apparently, she needs to stick to 45 and just be bigger than everybody at 35 and whoop their ass. Again, the only person that's going to beat her at 45 is probably Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison also would go out there and probably finish Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey is the second best ground fighter the sport's ever seen. Kayla Harrison's number one. Maybe the best striker is probably Amanda Nunes. Give it to her. Or the girl, Germaine from Finland. Or the Netherlands. But, again, they're not good enough to stop Kayla Harrison from taking them down. So Kayla Harrison is the best female fighter in the world. The UFC is now 100% fucked because Amanda Nunes lost. And they have to sign Kayla Harrison. Because she is the best fighter in the world. And someone's got to come take that division over. So, welcome to the UFC, Kayla Harrison. Yeah, they're going to sign you now. That's what's going to happen. 100% Kayla Harrison's coming to the UFC. That is a guaranteed sign in blood. The UFC has no choice but to sign Kayla Harrison now.
Wait a second.
And that's what's going to happen.
To agree to fight at 45.
Yeah, I don't care if they fight at 45 or not. What I'm saying is Nunes got smoked, looked like a bitch. The UFC now has to find the new next dominant champ. It's not going to be Pena. Pena has too many holes in her game. It's going to be Kayla Harrison.
Harrison's not fighting at 35, though. She's too big to fight at 35.
Right now, yeah, but she's still going to come.
She fights at 45.
And she's going to do everything Nunes did. She's going to come in here, be at 45. Everybody's going to step up to fight her. They're going to get smoked.
There's not an actual division at 45. That's
There's
the
not.
problem.
That's why Nunes ran through everybody.
There's got to be
jumped up to fight her. lost, and that's what's going to keep happening.
At 35. 45 was a different
Dustin
situation.
versus Charles is next.
Yes, it is. Coming up next, we got Dustin Poirier versus Charles Oliveira. Let us know in the comments who you got. Right now, based on our poll, we got 56% of our voters. That's 198 votes right now. 198 votes right now. 56% are saying Dustin Poirier is going to take it. 38% go to Charles Oliveira. 7% say the fans. This is going to be a great fucking fight here. 199 votes now. 55%.
So 14% of people out there are fucking punks and too afraid to pick a winner.
The fuck are you talking about? 14%.
The fans. They're afraid to pick a winner.
6% out there?
7. It said 7. It said 7% at 199. That's 14 people.
We got 202 votes now.
Now it's 6. So
all
maybe
right,
it's 13.
all right. So 50-50 for Parza Mohan. So which one do you think for sure though? Let us know, Parza Mohan. Am I saying it right or wrong? But let us know for sure. Which one? Who you pulling for? Who you pulling for? I mean, I'll tell you, I got Dustin Poirier. But in the meantime, though, we got to check up on the group and see how the group's doing overall. Let's see how all this stuff is going here. I'm gonna transition us to the group here, and let's get a refresh on that now. Make sure we're at the latest and greatest here. Damn, a lot of people must have picked Amanda Nunes. I dropped down a little bit. So we still have Ice Viking in first place with 705 points. Liam Perez, second place with the 665 points. Cullen Thomas Sr. at 620 points in third place. Heather 13R in fourth place with 595 points. And C-Mac at 555 points, tied with JGH 1967. That's Judy Hoffman right there at fifth place. And we typically stop there, but we'll let you know where we're at. I'm sitting at 8th place right now with 530 points, 7 correct picks. And Skyler is Squirrel Journal.
I'm sitting there at 14 in the logical place where everybody picked Amanda Nunes to win and anybody else that's logical. Anybody sitting there in the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots are fucking idiots. Anyways,
I mean, are they really? They're sitting in 1, 2, 3, 4,
so
5.
you picked 9 upsets. Congratulations. You went with the underdog every time and won. That doesn't make you special. It means you got it right one time. One card, you picked all the other dogs and it won.
I mean, I would disagree with that, especially when it comes to like Liam Perez. He consistently does well. He consistently does really well, and so does Ice Viking. To be honest,
fuck Ice Viking.
They both do pretty well consistently. But either way, coming up next, Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier. Excited about that. Dustin Poirier has been on a good run, especially with those 2 wins over McGregor. Now, according to the UFC's poll, they got 48.5% polling for Oliveira or Poirier as the best lightweight right now.
It's like I said, everybody's voting with their fucking hearts. I voted with my heart. You can't not like Dustin because he's a good guy. He goes out there, he makes hot sauce. He's just a good guy. He's actually got good cardio, but his chances of winning this fight are like 98-2 if they fought 100 times.
Let me ask you a
49
question.
49-1.
What do you think the message was that his wife sent to McGregor?
It was probably like, hey, yo, you're rich and I want to suck your dick, but don't beat my husband up.
Or do you think maybe it was like, hey, thank you very much for supporting our charity and all that stuff?
I have no idea. I don't care. Didn't even read into it. It's funny as hell.
Neither did I, but I thought it was funny.
It's funny when McGregor said it.
I thought it was funny when McGregor posted it, but I'm kind of honestly curious about what the actual message was.
Who knows? She's probably trying to smoke his pole, dude. He's like a super rich motherfucker, and women are conniving as it gets. They want money, they want star, you know. But I like Dustin Poirier. I think he's a good guy. I like McGregor too. His wife's probably scandalous. That's where I stand.
I don't know. She's been with him for a long time.
Scandalous. Yeah, and she's probably cheated on him for a long time.
Caden said she got McGregor even close to saying, I hope Dustin wins.
Like I said, everybody's voting with their heart. Everybody wants Dustin to win because
everybody wants Dustin to win.
He's a cool guy. He makes hot sauce. We want him to win.
Yeah, his hot sauce.
And he's a good loser and he's a good winner. He's a good loser. He's a good winner.
Hey,
Whatever.
thank you, Ronnie YouTube, for hitting that subscribe button. We appreciate that. Anybody else watching this that hasn't hit that subscribe button, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thank you again for joining us. We'll be doing this some more stuff. Ooh,
Funny shit posted about his
Yeah.
I haven't seen that,
funny
but
shit,
guaranteed gold because you know
Funny
McGregor's
shit.
the boy.
McGregor is funny as shit, and I will tell you what. One thing, you know, some people, if you know, I'm not the hugest McGregor fan, but he does his fucking research on everybody that he's fighting, and he's always got some sort of fucking shit or dirt to post.
Look, here's the thing about the fight game. What are you gonna do if somebody gets mad, says they says some shit you don't like? You're gonna want to fight them? Exactly.
Well, then we're in the perfect sport for that.
McGregor gets everybody
We're in the
to
perfect
want
sport
to
for
fight him. He's got options for
and it
days.
gives you a reason to want to fight him, not
Yeah,
just
and you
because
wanna
he's
see it.
McGregor.
You know, you
Not
want to
just
see it
because
because
he's
there's
McGregor.
fucking hostility, there's beef, and he keeps it going. Dude broke. I mean, I felt like he was whooping Poirier's ass, to be honest. And then he breaks his leg. Like
You're talking about the third one.
the third one. Yeah. The fight went to the ground. Poirier threw a bunch of shots that he didn't land. He didn't land a single clean punch on the ground. You watch that shit in slow mo if you want. Fight stands up. Dude broke his leg. Anyways, and McGregor's already thinking about the next fight, and he starts talking shit about his wife. I thought that was genius.
I mean,
Dude's got his leg snapped after he's promoting his fourth fight.
So real quick, before we get into this fight here, who do you think McGregor should fight next? I kind of want to see the Holloway fight.
I feel like the Holloway fight's good, but I think Holloway needs to probably retire. His eyes are starting to go left and right. I think the dude's losing control of his eyes. He took too much brain damage.
He's taking a shit ton of hits.
But I like, as much as I love Holloway, he's awesome. Got to be in everybody's top 5 favorite fighters. The dude's, you can read it in his eyes. He's took too much damage. He needs
I
to step
thought a
away
lot.
from the
Yeah,
sport.
I've been thinking a lot about this one. I think the Holloway one's probably up there at the top of what I want to see from him. I don't want to see it at 45. I think that's a wasted fight. I think 55 is good. But then again, here's the thing about Holloway. Holloway could probably even fight at 75 or at 70, because if you remember, Holloway was going to be a short notice replacement against, was it Khabib at 55? And they wouldn't let him do it because they said it was unsafe for him to drop to 55 as a short notice. So they could even do that one at 70. I would be curious to see McGregor versus Holloway at 55 or 70. I don't want to see it at 45.
You know what? I know this is going to sound fucking perfect, but I'd like to see McGregor versus Oliveira. 2 strikers going at it would be beautiful.
I don't think they've ever fought yet.
They haven't, and I think McGregor would knock Oliveira out because McGregor's a better striker, I think. Personally. I think McGregor's one of the best strikers the sport's ever seen.
I honestly
so
don't
pinpoint accurate.
I don't disagree that McGregor is a better striker than Oliveira, especially because he was getting whooped against Michael Chandler for almost all of that fight.
Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of size on him, but I think it'd be great to watch. McGregor's he should consider boxing because his striking is elite. His ground game is suspect.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens there. We got Poirier walking out to the cage. Obviously, he's the challenger, but he's the fan favorite, as we can see right now. Oliveira is number 1. He's the champ right now. Poirier's fan favorite. 56% of our poll right now polling for him, with 227 total votes on that. And Oliveira at 39% there.
The real question is, when are we going to kidnap GSP and Khabib's family and hold them hostage until they fight? Because that's a fight everybody deserves.
Well, Khabib's getting fat, fucking herding sheep and shit.
I don't
and
care how fat either of them are getting.
GSP's growing hair, and
It's
I'm
the
not sure how I
fucking
feel
fight we
about
deserve. It's the fight we
that.
deserve.
I'm not sure how I feel about GSP with hair.
GSP versus Khabib. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. That's what the world deserves.
We all want to see that, but you know, Khabib's not
So
gonna fucking
let's
fight
just
again.
start a GoFundMe now. We'll hook up. We'll set up a spec ops and everything. We'll just fucking kidnap both of their families. We'll hold them hostage, and the winner gets to free the other, their family.
Listen,
call it is what it is.
Listen, Khabib's in with the fucking Russian government, so you don't really want to hold his family hostage.
Yes, I do.
You might accidentally be suicided.
I'll accidentally suicide the entire Russian government because
Don't say that.
I want to see the fight. Khabib versus GSP. Let's go.
Don't say that.
See?
Hell yeah, let's go.
There we go. Doggo in the back. That's right. You talk about, oh, yeah. There you go. The Beagle.
Yeah, we got him right
It's like
there.
the miniature hound dog, the
Hanging out
wiener
with
dog,
us.
hound dog. He's sleeping. He's ready to go.
Come here.
He's a barking
You wanna get
machine,
in on
really.
this? You're about to be famous here. There you go.
Come on. His name's actually Loki after
Come on,
Norse
Loki.
God, you
Come
know.
here. Hey, you come down here, you're just going to ignore me. Come on, all the way. Let's go. All the
Oh,
way
fox
down.
and a hound looking pup.
Come here. All right, you don't have to come if you don't want to. We'll just let you hang up there.
But yeah, anyways, let's get that Khabib and GSP.
All
fight
right,
going.
so let's get back to this here. Charles Oliveira about to walk to the cage right now. We got Poirier in the cage. We're getting ready to go with this. You know what's exciting about that? So I live on the West Coast typically.
You know what's exciting about this?
And
Oliveira looks like the nerdy kid that's getting ready to shoot up the
always,
school.
always. But
He's getting ready to shoot up the whole school.
getting back to this. On the West Coast, everything's fucking still shut down pretty much. You have to wear a mask everywhere you go. And I'm sick and fucking tired of these face masks and stuff like that. And I love seeing a full fucking crowd out there. I love seeing that. It's exciting seeing the world get back to normal.
It's weird hearing somebody say seeing the world get back to normal and stuff because I've been living out here in Tennessee. Yeah, we don't do that COVID shit. But apparently out west they've been rocking masks for almost 3 years, some shit like that.
Hey, I'm being fired right now because I didn't wear a face shield in addition to a KN95 mask.
Yeah, that's insane. My
Yeah.
personal take on COVID is first
I
of
don't wear a
all,
mask at
First of
fucking
all, the
anywhere.
vaccine doesn't prevent you from getting COVID. So why the hell are you trying to make it mandatory for me to get a vaccine? If it doesn't prevent me from getting COVID, why do I got to get
Look
it?
at that full crowd,
Period.
dude. Look at that shit. Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm not anti-vaccine, but I am anti-get a vaccine that doesn't work. I am anti that. You give me a vaccine that works, I'll take it.
I am against anything that takes away my freedom. That's what I'm against. But getting back to it, man, Charles Oliveira takes off the shirt before the glasses.
Dude, he looks like that one kid that's ready to shoot up the entire school. That's all I'm gonna say. So maybe he comes out swinging.
Hey, you know what
Guns
that reminds
blazing.
me of? You know what that reminds me of? Before we get into the fight, the new Dexter season.
Yeah.
I'm kind of frustrated where they stopped it at. So there's a lot of fucking shit going on in that season right now.
Yeah, so we're out here. We do small cell. We install small cell right now down in Memphis. That's what we've been doing. We
5G internet shit.
go where the work
basically.
goes, right? Decided, hey, we're going to watch the new Dexter season together. We're like episode 6 or 7. Boom.
5. Yeah, episode 5.
Yeah, okay, 5. His wife just finds out
Girlfriend.
that Jim is Dexter Morgan. Cut scene. That's it. Like the
Boom.
most suspenseful
Okay.
episode where you're like, I want to watch
But
this.
right, and right before that, the son potentially just fucking sliced a dude's leg and fucking stabbed himself.
Well, we're not going to say potentially. We saw the episode. The blood doesn't lie.
I feel like they're
Stabbed the
kind of
dude's
leading
leg.
us on, dude. I
don't-
feel like
he,
they're
he
trying
think-
to lead
he
us
thinks
on.
they're leading him on, but we know the blood doesn't lie. That's the whole thing with Dexter in the first place. Blood does not lie. Dexter knows his son's lying.
Unless he's too close to it and he's not looking at the full story.
Well,
Unless
then
he's too close.
the only
because
other
he's
scenario
too
is
looking
his
at it.
son would have been stabbed in the
Why
leg,
is he
but we know his
hopping in
son
like this?
wasn't
That was a
stabbed in the
weird
leg,
way to
so the
hop in
blood
the
doesn't
cage.
lie.
I don't know.
Anyways,
It's hard to say. But I'm super excited because they also said that in every single story, something leads you to something that's completely different than what you were originally looking for. So I feel like they're leading us in
Listen.
one direction and they're going to pull us another direction.
Jake, aside from the stabbing at the school in Dexter, let's all just be thankful that Charles Oliveira found fighting. Otherwise, we'd be looking at the next suspect of Columbine. Let's be honest. Because he would be it. If he didn't get into fighting and take his anger out in the cage, this dude was going to smoke a whole school. We know it.
That's some funny shit to
Look
say,
at
bro.
him. Look at
You're
him.
about to get my channel blocked, but that's funny.
I'm just saying, with the glass, he looks like a
You're
class
gonna
A
jail black, damn
psycho.
it.
He's a class A psycho, but he steps in the cage and he gets it all out there. If he wasn't in
I'm
the
about to
cage,
get my show blocked.
it's happening.
All right, first of all, the fight's about to start. Charles Oliveira's in the cage. Dustin Poirier's in the cage. Bruce Buffer's about to do his legendary announcing. We got Derek Cleary Sal D'Amato, and I didn't see who the third ref was. Two decent judges for this fight, but the worst ref in the world is reffing this fight in Herb Dean.
No.
He's fucking terrible.
No, seriously, look at this fight. You got Charles Oliveira in the corner. Looks like his cornerman is Albert Einstein, and they're prepping how to drop bombs right now.
Herb Dean fucks up every fucking fight he's in a main event usually. I can't stand the fact they put fucking... Dude, just take him away from these main events because he always screws them up.
Yeah, he's had a few bad fights, but I feel like
He's
he's had a few good fights.
He's a lot. He's the worst. Hey, Herb Dean is the worst official. Worst ref.
The only thing I'm gonna chalk him up points against him is he was supposed to stop the John Bones Jones fight, and he said I didn't stop it because I knew who he was with the cut. That's not how that fucking goes. If you're going to stop it for anyone else in the world, you stop it for him too.
Herzog's
Once he said that, he admitted that he was giving favoritism to John Bones Jones. Aside from that, it happens.
Herzog's the best.
But yeah, when you say and you're like, oh, I knew who he was, so I paid favoritism.
Herzog's the best. He's the worst.
Come on, what the fuck?
I can't stand seeing him in title fights or main events. Really, it's main events in general. Every time I see him in a main event, it kind of depresses me. Dude, okay. How did Amanda Nunes lose? Nunes was starting to get picked apart on. Well, I mean, I don't know if she was getting picked apart, but Pena was starting to land some good strikes. It went to the ground. Pena started to lock in a choke. It wasn't even close to all the way in.
Oh, she tapped way before. She tapped. She pointed her. She tapped.
And
look at the judge.
She
shook her head. Tapped. Pointed the glove.
A broken hand or a broken arm or something. We don't listen to the audio, so we don't know what's going on inside of there. But we're assuming, based on her pointing to her glove, that it's like a broken hand or a broken arm or something like that. So Nunes tapped before the choke was even in. I kind of lost a lot of respect for her because I know a lot of fighters who have fought with broken hands, broken arms, broken somethings, broken feet, and stuff like that.
Here's what we know, Jonathan. Amanda Nunes is the queen of the 145-pound title when she's beating up a bunch of 135ers stepping up.
Except for Cyborg.
She finally
was considered one of the women's goats.
She fought Grandma Cyborg. Okay, so she finally stepped down to fight at 135s. She stepped down to fight 135s, and you could see, and if you watched the beginning of this podcast, I mentioned how she looked lean. She looked like she lost a lot of fucking weight, and I was like, I don't know if that's going to bid well. I picked her to win the fight. But I picked her to win the fight before I saw how lean she looked, and I didn't think it looked healthy. And sure as shit, she went out there. She didn't have the weight behind her punches.
Dude, I didn't realize that Poirier would look this big compared to fucking Oliveira. I thought Oliveira was tall, but damn, dude. But fucking, hey, dude.
Oliveira is definitely still
big,
tall.
Dude.
Oliveira's a lot lankier, for sure.
Poirier looks big.
Faster, lankier. Take nothing from Poirier, but... He's got to kind of hit that home run shot or he's going to lose.
Let's see it. Let's see what happens here.
I want him to win though.
Damn.
I like him as a fighter. I think Poirier is the kind of person.
Let's go, hot sauce. Diamond. Fucking Diamond Poirier. Let's go, baby. All right. We got Oliveira pressuring forward. Good straight right from Oliveira.
I mean, there's
and
a reason.
Elbow.
Yeah, there's a reason he's pushing the...
Oh, he cracked him! Poirier drops him already!
Yeah, he caught him, but it was like a punch.
It was like a looping right. It was like a looping
But Oliveira slipped. He was also on a mat. You had to have recognized that.
He fucking dropped him.
He caught him. He hit him. Oliveira was trying to plant his foot at the same time. Okay, so
straight left from... So we got them tied up in a clinch right now. We got
he picked him. That was weird. He picked him up from the clinch.
Man, Oliveira went for a tie clinch. And Poirier basically picked him up.
Picked him up. That was fucking weird. That's cool.
Ooh, Poirier lands again.
This is already fight of the night.
Dude, this is... Oh, he lands again!
This is fight of the night. These guys are fucking each other up. Rock
dude, nice body shot with that knee from Oliveira.
Rock him, sock him. Let's go.
Holy shit.
Fight of the year.
Boom!
40 seconds in. Let's go.
These guys are fucking banging, dude.
They are.
Nice job, Oliveira, with that straight
We're a minute in. There's been like 40 significant strikes landed. This is incredible.
Dude, these guys are getting the fuck after it. Nice.
Oh,
nice knee to the body too. Oliveira with
Dustin
beautiful
checked that
knees.
with the knee, with the elbow though. If you saw,
You think
that,
that elbow checked it?
he threw the elbow at the knee, so either way, it hit him in the thigh. Yeah, it looked like
At least the elbow or in the arm, maybe.
No, he threw the elbow to the thigh. It was something else.
I see what you're saying. So his elbow hit the thigh while the leg was coming
it's
through
hit the body. So I feel like he checked it a little bit.
So now we got Oliveira tied up. He's got one of the arms tied up of Poirier, but Poirier also has that overhook, also known as a whizzer in some situations here. If you know, we were talking earlier about the whizzer and the importance of a whizzer in defending a takedown.
Oh.
And Oliveira tries to take him down, and he uses the whizzer to keep him standing.
Here's the
Just
thing.
like we said.
We've got fucking Charles Columbine Oliveira versus Dustin the Hot Sauce Poirier.
Ooh, straight
What a
left
fight.
and
What a
fucking
fight.
Oliveira lands, though. Dude, this is a great fight already.
The
Bam!
best fight I've seen all night. We're not even out of the first round.
No, we're not even halfway there yet.
The volume of this
Just
fight
now
is
passing the
incredibly
halfway
high.
mark. Right now passing the halfway mark.
Oh, and Dustin landed a huge shot. Huge shot.
Bam.
I think he rocked him because
Yeah,
Oliveira was going to throw a
took
kick
like
and
2 or
got
3
caught.
steps back there.
He got clocked while
he's rocked
He's
again!
definitely rocked. He's
He is
rocked.
rocked!
Dustin senses it as well.
Oh, he throws a flying knee with a tie clench there from
And
Oliveira after getting
He
rocked.
might have hurt Dustin a little bit, but
And yeah, he did because
Dustin
Dustin
backed
backed
up.
up. Good elbow from Oliveira.
nuts.
Wow.
Oh, it was a weird left. Weird left, but it
weird
worked.
lefts. 2 of them. 3 of them. And he follows it with a right.
Dustin's not throwing with body anymore. Dustin's got to be hurt.
He's hurt somewhere.
He's not throwing any
good
body.
uppercut from
There's no
Oliveira.
hips in these punches. He might get finished. There's no hips in these punches coming
He's
from Dustin
not,
still.
But Oliveira's not landing right now, though.
He doesn't have to land. There's no.
Oh! Poirier drops
threw
him
an
with a
uppercut.
right. It was a right.
What the fuck?
And he hits him
Oh,
with
but he
an elbow.
dropped. Why did Dustin drop? Dustin might have finished this.
All right, Dustin's in
Fight of the
Oliveira's
night.
guard. Stupid. Get out of the guard. Yes, there we go.
Oh,
Stands
he's
him up.
standing it up.
A minute and a half left in the round. Damn.
Holy
Oliveira's been hurt 3 times.
shit. Dustin once.
Fuck, dude. What a round.
These guys are going at it. Oh, but a nice little leg kick.
They say
Inside
47 of 80 landed for Poirier and 33 of 62 for
Huge.
Oliveira.
Another huge left. Another huge left.
Ooh, he hits him with the right.
Oliveira has no answer for that left right now. No answer.
Oh, he's hurt again.
He's eating them. He's eating lefts for fucking breakfast, lunch, and
Nice
dinner.
elbow there from Oliveira to answer, but he's still
Oh, he
hurt.
threw a nice right. Another
Ooh,
nice right. Oh, shit. This is fight of the night. Fight of the year. Holy
Crazy.
shit.
Ooh, his legs are wobbly. Oh,
Yeah, his
Poirier
legs are
got wobbly. Poirier got wobbly there.
They both are. Look at these guys.
Holy
These guys look
shit.
like they're standing on a fucking, what is that, a Cebus or whatever?
Boom! Straight. There we go. This is a fucking fight, bro. This is a fight.
Oh, dude. 1-2.
Yo, Boob, I can't believe, dude. This shit.
Oh, hey, big left.
Oh, straight
Dude,
left.
if Dustin was smart, he'd just tie his right arm behind his back and throw lefts all day.
What the fuck just happened? Where's the remote?
I
You
don't
have
know.
the remote.
I don't have the remote. You're sitting on the remote. Son of a bitch!
Where's the remote? It was sitting
Something
right there.
happened. It's like a dog sat on the remote, but there's no remote. Jake's
Remote's
got the
right
remote.
here. It was way over there.
Something happened. It
That was
just
a
fucking
crazy
backs out of the
shit.
fight. Probably finished and we didn't even see it.
No! Dude, the remote was way over here. It wasn't even anywhere near either of us. That's the
Casper's
crazy
in the
shit.
fucking house.
What the fuck, dude?
This better be going to the second round. I'll be pissed if
All
this
right,
last
back
20
on.
seconds.
I paid fucking damn near $70 for this bitch. Round's over. It's not over
Holy
yet.
shit.
Fuck.
All right. So, of all the fights tonight, that one round was better than every fucking fight combined. That was the shit. That was the cat's pajamas. Dustin Poirier won that.
Yeah,
Unanswered left.
definitely has to be. Now, while we're at this, we got to check out those fight stats because I want to see what they say on the official.
Yeah, maybe 20 seconds happened that I didn't see.
I gotta see, and let's transition this shit so you guys can see what we're
Poirier
talking
landed about
So-
15 huge lefts, unanswered, non-stopped. Oliveira better do something. Those lefts
We don't
are gonna
want
put him to
pawns.
sleep.
All right, so Poirier landed 60 total strikes. I don't believe that, dude. I feel like he landed more than. I feel like both dudes landed more than 60. That was a fucking wild round. They're saying like,
Yeah, they were landing like
I-
5 strikes in
I mean,
fucking 10 seconds every 10
I
seconds.
feel like they both landed more than 60. But according to the stats that we got right now, Dustin Poirier landed 60. And
Poirier didn't throw a kick? Interesting.
But every single strike that Poirier landed was significant.
Something
Damn
about
near.
control. I don't know about the control. They got 28 seconds to Oliveira to 15.
Nah, I don't know about all that
I don't know
shit.
about that. Anyways, we're back into it.
We disagree with that sometimes all the time when it's me and Colin anyway.
Yeah, I feel like Poirier definitely
Oh, Charles is shooting
handily
in for
won
a
the
shot
round.
with a good knee.
Now Oliveira's putting it against Cage. He's winning this round right now.
But it's early. Super fucking early.
Yeah, but he's definitely taking
Minus
this round.
340 for Poirier. So the fans are pulling for Poirier right now, and so are the betting odds.
Well, yeah, he landed all those lefts. I mean, it's not even
Keep
arguable.
the wizard, Poirier. That's the best defense against the takedown. Keep that wizard, baby.
Yeah,
the
unless
best.
he puts a single
but
leg in, that's what I would have done. I said
Oliveira slips
leg
and
rider, but-
swings it the fuck out.
Oh! And it was the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. He just fell straight down.
Get out of it! Get
into
out
a
of it!
triangle.
Get out of it! He's a submission master. Pull out of that
Yeah,
shit.
but that's ugly. He ain't got nothing from there.
Just get the fuck all the
You're
way.
Smarty.
Just back all the way the
If
fuck up.
Oliveira
and let him
Smarty
come up.
turns to his left.
Don't roll
oh,
just back. Oh my god! Why did
that's Poirier
Poirier roll?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen him do. We got
Just let him
the
stand
dumbest
up.
thing followed by the dumbest thing both fighters have ever done in their careers led to this situation. Oliveira fell down, which was what the fuck he was doing.
So Oliveira's on top of
and
Poirier
then
right
Poirier
now
tried
in
a
full
stupid
guard.
roll.
Poirier's like
Put him
triangled the body, and he's hugging the head while Oliveira's
And he's trying to get
some
it. He's
shots
just trying to
the
get it
body.
stood up. Oliveira looks like he's comfortable with it standing up because he's not trying to advance position. Looks like they both want to stand up. I don't know. Maybe
Damn.
if I were him, I'd just put my hand on his mouth and cover his breathing until the ref stands it up. Try to fuck his cardio.
It's like fucking anti-gravity. He hasn't been watching it. Yeah, we talked about that. Chandler was about to knock him out, and Oliveira knocked him
Chandler
out.
went from knocking out Oliveira to getting knocked out.
Ugh.
I agree. 10-9 Poirier.
God, what was
But
Poirier thinking rolling through
Oliveira's
that?
pulling a fucking 10-8.
Poirier should have just pulled the
Right
fuck
now,
all the
it's a
way
10-8.
out.
If it stays like this, it's going to be a 10-8er.
Come on. It's still early in the round. Wait
That's
till-
what I'm saying. If it stays like this for 3 more minutes, so it's pretty obvious this is a 10-8.
Unless he doesn't land any good damage. But the problem is Poirier's just looking for a stand-up, and that's all he's doing. He's not trying to get up himself. He's triangling the body, trying to hold him down, and that's not necessarily going to get you a stand-up, especially with how active Oliveira is trying to be right here. Landing shots to the body, throwing the elbow to the head, trying to create separation. I don't think they're going to stand it up from this. You know,
Let's not forget DP is a black belt. Yeah, but he's out here pretending he's a white belt. He's not even pulling a submission attempt. And who gave him his black belt?
come on, dude. You gotta at least attempt.
That's a serious question. Who
Try to
gave DP his
try
black
to
belt?
create some space and get up, dude. There's a good elbow from Oliveira to the face of Poirier. Poirier's still just looking to hold on right here. He's not even fishing for an attempt to stand up or a submission. An elbow to kind of the pec area from Oliveira. But Oliveira's staying active. A good elbow to the face from
He's killing
Oliveira.
him. He's fucking killing him.
He's staying active, and they're not going to stand it up. Poirier's got to do something different.
Another elbow on
Another
the
elbow
side.
to his face. That's a slicing elbow.
Another
too.
one.
Another
Ooh.
elbow. A left and a right elbow.
He's going to cut him. Next one that lands is going to cut him for sure.
Oh, we got Poirier throwing some elbows from the bottom,
Yeah, he didn't
but
like
they're
getting
soft. They're soft.
Next one lands.
Come
the
on,
one that
Poirier,
gets
you got to get up, dude.
him. The one that splits him.
Body shots from Oliveira, followed by another elbow to the face. All right, so Poirier's got one arm tied up right now, and some more elbows from Oliveira.
That's cool, anti-gravity. Don't answer the question. Who gave him his black belt?
Oh, two more elbows from Oliveira. Oliveira's taking this. It's at least a
Killing him,
10-9.
dude. He's gonna
I don't know if they're
fuck
going to call it a 10-8.
10-8.
But
sure.
at least a 10-9. I don't know if it's a 10-8 because there's not a shit ton of like visual damage. Nice elbow. Nice elbow.
He is killing
But-
Dustin. You're right. This is a 10. You agree with me? This is a 10-8 Parsa. If it stays like this, 10-8.
No,
I think so.
I'm calling it a 10-9 at
I'm
this
going
point
10-8.
right
I
now.
think Dustin didn't do nothing.
I don't think it's
significant.
enough for. I don't think
Got
it's enough
absolutely
for a 10-8.
dominated all for 4.5
40 seconds
minutes.
left, and I still don't think it's enough. He hasn't rocked him or anything. He hasn't cut him open. He's landed some good
He
strikes.
controlled literally over 4 minutes of the entire round.
Yes,
He dominated.
but damage is the number one factor.
And I don't think Dustin's done any damage. And
Damage is the number one
Charles has
factor,
landed
and he doesn't have
at
a lot
least
of visual
20
damage.
huge elbows. These elbows are huge.
I'm calling a 10-9 at this point because it hasn't had a ton of visual
Dustin
damage.
M equal hospital.
Right now, RN. RN, not an M. Dustin right now.
Oh, right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is huge. Easy 10-8.
I mean, I don't think it's a 10-8 at all. I think it's a 10-9. I think we got
it's single thing to score.
I think we got a 10-9 and a 10-9. I think we got a draw fight going into the next round.
Well, we got 33 people watching. You guys tell us. Do you think this is a 10-8 or a 10-9 round? I think it's 10-8.
I think we got 19-19.
I don't think Dustin did anything significant in that round. I gave him the first round, but
I think we got 19-19 going into this
10-8
round.
Parsa. I agree.
Damage is the number one factor. What damage do you see?
I just saw it. I saw him land a
No
significant
damage.
amount of elbows. 19-18
With no
Oliveira
damage.
after 2. So we got another 10-8. Even anti-gravity is calling it a 10-8.
I call it a draw right now.
I
don't think
have
there's any
19-18
damage.
as well. I think that was a 10-8 round.
Well, we'll find out when the judges read it out. But or even when they release the scorecards.
I'm just saying. I think it's 10-8. They think it's 10-8s.
2 people besides you, so you got 3 people thinking
Out
it's
of
a
4,
10-8.
so 3 out of 4. That's giving comments.
Well, we'll see what happens here. What happens here.
But aside from that absolute domination of the second round by Oliveira, that first round was amazing. It was the best round I've seen
That first
all
round was
night.
fucking fantastic.
Maybe even the entire year. That might have been the best round of the entire year.
Dustin needs to get
Daniel
active off the fucking
Begley
bottom.
had a 10-9. So you
Thank
don't think Oliveira dominated enough for a 10-9, Daniel?
I don't think he dominated enough for a 10-8.
That's fair.
Definitely not. He didn't rock him.
Well, I
didn't
was
hurt
talking
him,
to
didn't
Daniel.
put any damage.
I want to hear Daniel's assessment.
No damage. Didn't rock him.
Oliveira's going
Oliveira
right
goes
to
and
it.
takes the
Too
back.
easy.
Don't go down, Poirier. What the fuck are you doing?
I mean, it's like we knew Oliveira was the better.
All right,
fighter.
Oliveira has taken the back here.
Bigger,
He's
stronger.
got one hook in. One hook in, looking to get the second
Moved to
one.
volume and grappling. It was an easy 10-8. I agree. Anti-gravity, that's kind of how I saw it. And he's dominating. It's unfortunate.
He's sinking a choke in right now. Nope, let go of the choke. No, he's going back on it.
He'll get it. He'll get it. Dustin Poirier doesn't look like he's strong.
He's above the
enough.
chin. He's above the
Doesn't
chin.
matter. You can break a man's chin like that. You can break a man's chin and make him tap.
Above the chin. Poirier has probably been here a billion times and throughout his career training and all that shit.
Yeah, but some people
Now,
are just
granted,
stronger than
Oliveira's
people
on
who
his... Oh, it's under the neck now.
It's over.
It's under the neck now. That's
over.
it. And he taps him out. Round 3, Charles Oliveira remains the champion with a rear naked choke. Rear naked choke to stay the champion. Damn.
It breaks my
Nice
heart. But it's
fucking
like
job.
I told you, I picked Dustin out of heart, but I knew.
Nice
Oliveira
job,
was
Charles
gonna win.
Oliveira. Hey, good job.
Fuck me.
Good job.
That being said, that was pretty dominant. Aside from him catching all his lefts in the first,
That first round was
I
fucking
might want to see him versus
good.
Khabib now. I
Now,
might want to see him fight Khabib.
Khabib's not coming back. Let's just be
He's
honest.
not, but goddamn, did he whoop his ass?
That's it. Let's just be honest. Unfortunately, Khabib is not coming back because he's getting fat and he's hurting cheap, and his dad's dead, and that's it. You know, and with his dad dead, he doesn't have any motivation to fight anymore.
I'm very upset. Very upset, but it's exactly like I said. I wanted Dustin to win, but we all knew Oliveira was going to win. As fucking mad as that makes me. I picked that with my heart.
Damn. Poirier, put up a good first round.
I agree. I hate to see Dustin lose as well.
All right,
I like the guy. I like his character a lot.
All right, let's wait a second on that to make sure that's the official one. Give it a chance to update everything. Refresh this, make sure it's good. Boom.
So, nobody won the last 3 fights in our entire pick'em.
All right, so let's go to Tapology.com right now. And we're going to refresh it again just to make sure that we're not slow, because sometimes Tapology kind of starts to screw up there when it's updating a lot of those fights. No, Heather moved up, so we're good. So, taking first place on the night
Ice Viking.
with Ice Viking right now, 705 points, 9 correct picks, 3 decision perfects, 3 perfect perfects, and 2 semi-perfects, followed by Heather 13R with 9 correct picks, 695 points, 2 decision
Look,
perfects.
you see him standing together now. You can see Charles Oliveira's like a good 4 inches taller.
Yeah, he's like fucking 3 or 4
They
inches
look
taller.
similar, but he's
Heather-
just a lot bigger.
Heather gets 3 perfects and 3 semi-perfects. Liam Perez, 9 correct picks, 4 decision perfects, 2 perfects, and 1 semi-perfect, followed by Cullen Thomas Sr. with 620 points, 9 correct picks himself, 3 decision perfects, 1 perfect, and 2 semi-perfects, followed by Killa with 8 correct picks, 2 decision perfects, 2 perfects, and 2 semi-perfects. That's our top 5 right now. Now, let's see where me and Skyler, Skyconthefinder, let's see where we finish. I finished 10th overall with 530 points, 7 correct picks, 2 decision perfects, 2 perfects, and 2 semi-perfects, and 14. So Skycon.
Yeah, I'm a little low. If I pick with my head, not my heart, I'd be a little bit ahead. I think as we went through the commentary, I pretty much picked every fight strategically, but I pick a lot of fights with my heart. Unfortunately.
Now, sometimes you pick against guys you don't really want to see win. Sean O'Malley, didn't really want to see him win. He kind of drives me nuts. I hate the we know the game plan for the UFC, and knowing the game plan from the UFC kind of annoys me. Knowing that they're just catering to them, not feeding them the fights that would really they're
not going to test him. They're not going to put they're not going to put ground fighters against him.
Now, not to take anything away from Raulian and Paiva. Paiva's a dangerous fucking fighter.
Well, Paiva doesn't even belong in the weight class he's fighting. But yeah, but
he looked way smaller.
The thing is that you put strikers against only strikers. I'm not saying O'Malley's not a good striker. I think he's easily one of the best. I just think he has a very striker. Garbage ground game, and I want to see him against a ground fighter. And the UFC knows that.
And they're protecting him.
But again, that's credit to him and his camp because they're turning down these fights.
The management.
Which is, like I said earlier, if you want to be a successful fighter, you got to pick fights that are good for you in your career. And if you're a striker and you're picking ground guys, you're going to lose all the time. So
100%. But
it is what it is.
This was a great fucking night, dude. Great night of fights overall.
A lot of finishes there at the end. O'Malley got the finish. Who's the second fight?
First of all, you got the Ponzinibbio fight.
Well, the main card.
Yeah, Pons was on that. Let's just pull it up.
Pons wasn't on the.
Yes, he was.
Oh yeah.
Pons, what the fuck you're talking about?
Pons got smoked though. Yeah, he lost to Neal. Neal finished him. So every other fight,
just pull it up
every fight besides that was a finish.
So the main card. Oh, Cody Garbrandt. We forgot about that one. Yeah, Kai Kara-France knocked out Cody Garbrandt.
Like I called, but I picked Garbrandt, but I said if he stands, he's gonna get knocked out. Happened.
And then we had Geoff Neal winning the decision.
Cody Neal was more explosive.
And then Nunes gets submitted. I mean, I'm not going to say it was the rear naked choke. They're listing it as a rear naked choke.
She quit.
The rear naked choke wasn't in. She submitted because she had an injury.
It should be a final submission due to quit.
Due to injury.
She just quit.
I would say
we don't even know if her hand was hurt. We just know she quit. She got punched in the face, dropped. A girl took her back and she tapped.
Maybe. I mean, I think you got to consider it similar to how you consider the McGregor versus Poirier. McGregor, his leg was fucking like broken. He didn't really tap out, didn't do none of that shit. He was just fucked up.
Yeah, McGregor pointed to his leg. He didn't tap. Nunes tapped, and then she pointed her hand. And then at the end of the fight, she clapped.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was weird. That was weird. The whole clapping. No heart. She's like, oh my god.
She got beat up and she quit like a bitch. I mean, she's whooped a lot of ass, but this fight, she quit.
I mean, I don't know.
Quit.
It's not a rear naked choke submission. That's all we know. That's all I'm going to say. It wasn't a submission due to rear naked choke. And then, Oliveira wins via rear naked choke.
Oliveira is exactly who he thought he was. And Dustin Poirier is exactly who we know he is. He's the best contender. Awesome guy. Keep making hot sauce, man. I don't know that he'll ever be the world champion, unfortunately. Especially with a guy like Oliveira in there, but man, I like the guy, and Oliveira's a beast.
Oliveira's a fucking submission master.
Oliveira, keep fighting because I don't want you to commit mass homicide, but thank you. Good job,
fucking man. Stop it. You'll make me fucking laugh here. But let's finish this fight card off right now. So 59% at the end there thought that Poirier was going to win. 36 picked Oliveira. And the fans definitely won. So, the 5% that picked the fans, you know what? You're right. I mean, everybody thought the fans were going to win in this fight. This was a great fucking fight. But let's get out of here, man. You already crushed your can on your fucking head.
Yeah, I finished that. Whatever. I'll crush this Coke. Whatever you guys wanted.
So
crushed.
You got to wait a second, typically.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know, right? So this is how we do it. We end the stream with a fucking